start recording.
Okay, it started.
We should probably have an intro.
Yeah, welcome to my first test DM slash test homebrew. This little group of adventurers has been hired to deal with an unknown dragon that has been sighted at the top of a volcano. What this dragon cannot do is unknown to even the village that is below it. So they sent out a call for aid to anybody who is willing, casting as wide a net as they possibly can. Because no one wants to fight a dragon unprepared. You want to go fight a red dragon that's actually a blue dragon, you are fucked, most likely. So they're putting out as wide a net as they can. And our adventurers are... Let's see who goes first. Everyone, say a number.
I'll type it into the...
Yeah, type it in.
I'll take 3.
2.
1.
It's Casey 4.
Nope, I did it wrong.
Yep.
And...
Oh, it's me.
Yep.
All right. Got to get my rasp on a little bit. Get into character. Dry my throat out. So how exactly would you like me to go about this? Just start out with a character description?
Yep, describe yourself.
All
and
right.
how you are coming towards the city.
All right, then. Let's see here. See. A fine day to you all. You are speaking and have the honor of addressing Paitna Garashta, a dragonborn of the Copper Persuasion. Paitna is a pretty tall and well-built dragonborn. He is definitely a specimen among his people, but in spite of how in good a shape he is, he clearly wanders around a lot, he fights a lot. He's high level, so of course he's going to be an apex of his species. You can see from looking at him that he does not put a lot of effort into self-care or personal care. His copper metallic scales have a lot of green crust on the edges of them, namely a sign of lack of polishing and care and generally just letting them go. And it's basically the Dragonborn equivalent of not getting a haircut. He wears dusty clothes, long flowing robes that are kind of a mix of Clint Eastwood's Mysterious Stranger and a Catholic priest. You can hear armor jangling underneath the robes. And hitched to his back is a very unusual looking spearhead that, if you didn't know any better, looked vaguely like a very sharp shovel. The most practical weapon of all.
Perfect.
And Paitna is currently riding into town on a carriage, just brimmed hat that has holes for his horns in it, poking out over his eyes, and just waiting to see what happens. As they get close to town, he just look out at the volcanic landscape, I'm assuming.
Indeed it is.
Say, oh, good. Say, well, that's a few assumptions crossed off my list. Let's see what manner of gaggle of buffoons they've got to try to glory this time.
And you just walking up?
Yeah, once the cart comes into town, he'll just settle down and go looking for the nearest watering hole. It's very humid there, I'm sure, very hot and dry.
Yes, it is. Alrighty. Up next is number 1.
That's me.
Callie.
Okay, so I don't know if you would be able to see this from your carriage, but she's on her way into town. She's my character, it would be Kyla Sunflash. She is what would be called a ghostwise halfling, although you wouldn't know that unless she started speaking in your head. She has bright blonde streaks in her otherwise dark black hair, is wearing kind of a darkish purple armor, and she's also striding into town atop the back of a giant badger, who is also decked out in dark black armor. And they're just kind of making pretty good time into town, and they both look really set on where they're going.
Just curiosity, is this badger like the size of a large dog, or are we talking more like the size of a black bear?
We're talking about the size of a black bear.
Nice.
It's
It's a
big
dire
enough.
badger.
It's big enough for a halfling to ride on and still have more room for somebody else.
Very good. That's a good image right there.
Alrighty then. Alrighty, that is Raven.
Even
All right. There would be a great thunder of hooves as something just whirls into the thundering, and when it stops, you see there would be a centaur talking like he's far. He's a good ways past like 7 feet, and he's a good way stout as well. This would be my character's Shadow Hoof, a different Shadow Hoof. If you know another one, he's a fucking poser. And he looks a great bit more primal. He's wearing like a leather, like a deer leather sash across his chest. He's holstering a bow, a quiver, and 2 battle axes. He'd have like pronounced tusks sticking out of his lower jaw, a very just like threatening glare, and 2 sweeping horns coming up over the back of his skull, looking just like the biggest, cock of the walk who just strolled into town.
Oh, the aforementioned circus.
Yeah. Yeah, bronze skin, deep black fur with like a bit of white socks because fuck it, that's kind of cute. And he'd find the nearest tavern, kick it in, and goes, "I am here for 3 things: food, friend, or fuck. Who is who?"
Alrighty then, before we get to that, Casey, it's your turn. Describe yourself.
Well, as Vivi is chillaxing at the watering hole, I'm sorry I haven't memorized your character's name yet.
Don't worry.
There's a bubbling and a frothing, and then suddenly, emerging from the surf, dragging its bulk ashore with all the grace of a 90s Godzilla suit, is what appears to be a belly dancer. Lena Chatterjee. Dressed not so much for the road as, well, really for anything. Wearing a vest, a veil covering her face, very, very inappropriate hiking boots, and looking like a wet cat. She just hauls herself out of the water, twiddles her fingers, and all the water soaking her just congeals together, rushing into the palm of her hand and forming into a snow cone, which she shoves under her veil and munches on.
I've heard
Okay.
of looking washed up, but this is ridiculous.
Okay. Did not emerge from a toilet this time. Progress.
I would say so. I've heard of looking washed up, but this is ridiculous.
hello.
Hi, you here for that dragon business?
Okay, it is the right village. Yes, that is me.
Oh, good. We're off to a colorful start already.
at this point in time, I imagine that that Kyla would actually arrive at the tavern. His Gut Ripper is not exactly the fastest mount in the world. He takes his time.
He goes where he wants to go when he wants to go there. Who's going to stop him?
Which is exactly what the bouncers outside think when she gets down off of him and starts into the bar, and he starts following her.
They go to stop him, but then they think better of it. And so you see the badger bigger than they are, and they let it pass.
Oh, that's... I would assume... I'm hoping I can see this.
Oh, you probably can, yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Oh, this is going to be such a good time. I'm going that way.
Is that a giant note?
What?
Sure.
Hello, are you the ones in meeting?
So as you burst in and say that, there's another centaur at the counter who looks over at you and sighs. Come on over, man.
Oh, one of the city fools. Hello.
Come on, man. Don't be like that. You're the one who came here, man.
Shadow
It's
Hoof
true.
is-
In all frankness, I don't have any fucks to give. As Pite now walks past.
So that's funny. He snaps a finger and goes, "Barkeep, a drink for my friend here, and the other one with the mouth." So he leans over and shoots an eye at the other centaur and goes, "Double shoe, you friend, you food, or you fuck?"
Wait,
He
which
looks-
one's the one with the mouth?
The dragonborn, the sharp tongue.
Hey,
The centaur at the counter looks at you, Shadowhoof, and looks
Already, you
kind of
grand-
tired.
I like you already, you grand buffoon.
Oh, good. There's more of them.
Oh, trust me, I'm more of a spectator who enjoys watching lions rip apart gazelles.
Wonderful. Slide drink up to you both.
Here's a drink. Yes.
Oh, mm-hmm. Hope.
Just basic. Nothing too strong. Some-
That cools it. That is smooth. Exactly
that's-
what I needed.
As she watches Lena just shoving the snow cone under her veil, there are lots of loud, lewd slurping noises.
I hope I didn't find a fuck for you just now.
No. You sound like friend. Friend is asshole.
Oh, I'm learning so much about you from so little. This is interesting.
This guy looks so tired. I guess you guys are here for that dragon business.
Well, I am. I can't speak for everyone else. I just got here.
I mean,
it's
you're
not-
more colorful than we usually get in here, man.
Everyone keeps using that word.
What word?
Colorful. It's about my skin.
I
It's
mean,
about my skin. I'm not okay with that.
you're the most normal looking one here.
Wow, thanks. That's
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Jumps when he
Be
hears
fair.
you.
You walked in with a badger.
It's like, my God, is that yours?
yeah, I guess. It's my friend.
This is the
Oh.
greatest day I have lived in months.
Oh, a small one. They're usually good friend. You friend, you
Can't-
food, or you fuck.
Well, I'm
Excuse
certainly
me.
not the second one, and no, I'm certainly not the last one, and you can certainly try for the second one if you feel like it. But he's also very hungry, and she motions to the badger.
Wait, are you inviting us to eat you, or was it the third one, or what? Okay, so say all that again.
It's simple. It's simple. He's governed by very primal impulses. He either likes you in one of three ways. He likes you in the sense of being platonic and being a bro, as they call it. He likes you in the sense of you as being a delicious snack, and he likes you in the sense of being a prime betting partner.
Oh, this one is smart.
That's not rocket science, but the third option for me is off the table, and you can try for the second option, but you're not
I'm
going to
afraid
get
I-
it.
I'm afraid my field of fucks was barren long ago. It was a terrible
Oh.
famine. Many died.
He's good. Always good to have more friends.
So everyone's friends now. We're not going to start eating each other, right?
If
I mean,
you
I'm not
wanna
planning
do
on it.
that,
Hopefully
don't do it
not.
Here.
Nothing
Okay, I
is-
just like
Oh.
to know where we stand. I've been
Oh.
I've been cooped up for 5 years now.
You were cooped up for 5 years, and this is the first place you decided to go?
It certainly doesn't
No.
show.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No. First place I went was Brisbee Land.
Oh, heard about that place. Sounds Dullsville.
It was better than Euro Brisbee Land.
Trust me, I've been to Dullsville. It is actually an incredibly lively place. They call it that because it is, quote, ironic.
Oh, great. New age hippie humor.
Oh, I'm old enough to be your grandfather, kid.
Sure, Gramps.
And don't you forget it. So, dragon business. Tell me all about that. I am not
Yeah.
unusually excited. What are you talking about? My tail is not twitching.
Man, listen, I'm just the bartender. He slides a drink up for Kayla and Lena.
May want to get one for the badger, too.
Lena stuffs the drink under her veil again.
He's
There's a
underage.
crunching noise.
He looks at the badger. You know, we don't allow. Pause.
Really?
Allow
Never mind.
what?
Underage people in here.
You
Oh.
do recognize a therapy animal when you see one, right? That is clearly an emotional support creature.
It's true, I
Emphasis on
can't
the
function
support.
without him, she says with a perfectly dry, straight face.
Oh, you're fun.
It emotionally supports a man's head from its shoulders.
Alright. Listen, guys. I'm just the bartender around here. I ain't the boss. I'm not the one who sent out the warning. I'm just the one everyone goes to at first. It's so tiring, let me tell you.
Well, it is rather hot out here. Have you considered maybe doing something about that first? Maybe opening up some competition, allowing your economy to branch out a bit?
Not many people want to come to Fall Vein unless they're here to mine. And that's currently threatened a little bit with this whole dragon business.
Understandably so.
So what is the dragon business in question? What is it doing?
Well, look, I don't know the exact details. You want to go find the mayor? They should be around somewhere. Maybe Blacksmith knows. I don't know.
I don't trust mayors. I trust bartenders.
Listen, all I know is we saw come some kind of dragon. I don't know what type it was. What is this voice I'm even doing?
I don't know.
It started out more slacky surfer beatnik, but it's gradually turning more southern.
It's a
It kinda
southern
is.
fried hippie.
You guys ain't even asked my name yet, and here you're just barging in, asking for food, friend, fuck, with a giant ass badger. No offense.
Well,
Oh,
what is your
frankness,
name?
you haven't asked for our names either, so.
You didn't offer. You just barged in and started asking questions.
Well, what
This
is your name? Hi, I'm Lena.
Name's Hippie.
Pleased to meet you, hippie.
Checks out.
I love that silence.
I'm just imagining blank eye contact the entire time with no emotions on any of our faces.
He has no emotion this entire time. He just
I
looks
understand.
vaguely tired.
I am learning so much about centaurs today.
Yes, I am Shuttlecoop. I am here for a while. If you're good, you seem cute enough. Maybe later we hook up.
He thinks that first this time he like thinks about it. We'll see if you don't get eaten.
You look like you need excitement in your life. I can provide.
This place is total Dolesville. Well, go talk to the blacksmith or the mayor. One of them's got you covered. Listen, town's not that big. We're mostly mining town. People scared. See some kind of dragon flying around. That's never a good sign, especially near a volcano with them reds, you know. But something weird. Don't know what it is. Don't look no red, but it's flying pretty high up.
Well, I'll be sure to inquire more and,
Phoebe.
Beery?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Been having such good luck with that too.
Yeah.
Graham, we cannot hear.
Yes, you are silent.
You are quiet.
Oh,
The multi one was quiet, I worry.
back. I hate this laptop so much.
yeah.
In spite of my demeanor and insistence on taking things slowly and as lackadaisically as possible, dragons are no laughing matter. You'll see to it that it's dealt with in the best way possible.
Thanks, little guy.
I'm actually not, whatever, not insecure. Let's go.
Look, most of y'all are pretty short to me. Don't take it personally.
I take
Shadow
everything
Hoof will-
personally. It's a little too late for that.
I enjoy being short.
Shadowhoof will drop some gold on the table plus an extra piece just for the trouble.
Oh, well, thank you there, fella.
No problem.
Shadowhoof?
Yes, we've been causing a bit of trouble. We fix very slow.
Appreciate that. Stop on by once all this mess is done. See what I can fix you guys up. Something special, maybe.
No problem, hippie.
Once she finishes her drink, Kyla will also put some gold on the table.
Much obliged.
Lena will leave him a large tip. It's in foreign currency.
Well, it's a thought that counts.
Hold on. I don't have that much money on me. As he's kind of rooting around in his pockets, one of his copper scales falls off. Oh, that's good enough. That's precious metal right there. Just have to clean it.
Thank
Did you just
You?
pay in dandruff?
No, I paid in copper.
I wish I had copper dandruff.
How dragons work.
you guys.
And tell me, are you the Dragonborn in this situation?
No, but I've met dragons before.
So have I.
You do realize that you're not actually precious metal, correct?
I certainly am precious metal. All right, let's go.
Oh, that was a good setup.
Every moment with you in these past 5 minutes has been precious.
Aw.
Oh, this one is adorable.
Alright, so you guys head out?
And that was already on his way out the door. He just stopped when he saw everybody was actually paying. Like, oh shit, I thought I was covered. Hold on.
He would have let you guys just have your drinks for free because what you're here for, but like he's not going to decline money.
Of course not. That'd be
It is important to support the economy.
Local business.
All right then.
What, you think the government's gonna do that?
Oh,
ow,
Oh,
Jesus.
bad.
ow.
Too real. Alright, so headed out the door then.
Yes.
Shadowhoof actually pauses for a moment as his horns catch them dorsally. Ooh, small things. And ducks out.
You guys get out. You look around the town. It's fairly small, like you said. Buildings are all. Oh,
Oh. Hello,
Hello?
hello.
Whoa?
homeboy.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
There.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. No worries, Evie.
All right, so as I was saying, looking for the blacksmith first and foremost.
Alrighty, well, yeah. You see, there's a couple buildings that look a little, odd looking, but that's probably just because of who built them. You can see a mix of different races milling around. But you do see one building that has a relatively wide open doorway, and you can hear clang, clang from that direction.
Ah, the sound of hammering.
You guys gonna head over there?
Probably a good bet to go that way if we're looking for the blacksmith.
Already on my way. Hello there, good sir. I've got some precious metal here for. Oh, and do I see a blacksmith?
You see a very small shape that's flying next to the anvil, hovering, in full body garb. It's holding a hammer, which is normal size for everyone else, but for them it's rather large. It is a little fairy, hovering next to the anvil, bringing the hammer down on the sword they're making.
Hippie
there.
is full of shit.
Body
This is the
cover.
most colorful place I've ever been.
He's full of shit. Fuck. Damn.
They hear you stop and they look at you and just think like a welding mask, but it just covers almost their entire upper body.
Oh,
That
And-
is fantastic on every level. You are So interesting. Okay, then. Hello there.
They drop down the hammer, just drop it on the ground, fly away from all the iron that they are in fact working with, and starts removing some of the full body coverings. Despite their size, their arms are huge. They are ripped.
Tiny
And
jacked
the
fairy.
mask, and beneath the mask is it's a woman, jacked woman, but absolutely tiny, because fairy.
Feeling a
Oi.
tries and fails to suppress a squee.
Oi, what you lot doing here?
We were told that we were not warned in advance of what we were about to get out of this. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive my emotional outburst.
Oh yeah, you better watch your tongue there before I take it from you.
I bet you could. I bet you could.
I love her.
This one is nice. I like her.
Oh, you are. Why in the world did that bartender think this town was boring?
Ah, that's hippie. Swear he's got that green leaf with him all the time.
Oh, that explains things. Keep forgetting about you mammalian folk and your tendency to inhale strange substances.
Hey,
He's-
what?
That is a problem, yes.
From what I remember, dragons like booze, do they not?
I
Yeah, we
thought pix-
do, but it's a little different.
Wait, I thought pixies were arthropods.
I mean, I don't know. All I want to do is forge my weapons. What you guys all here for? Come on, spill it.
I just have one question before I get to my actual point. The standard Fey weaknesses apply to you, yes?
Why do you think I wear this covering?
That is the
Oh,
most
that's
amazing thing I have heard.
Oh
in
my
so
god, you
long.
can't just walk up to a person and ask their weaknesses.
She waves her hand.
I
Come
mean,
on,
seriously, it's like me saying I want to be a cyanide farmer.
man. Listen, you. She flies up to your face. I wanted to blacksmith and make weapons since I was smaller. Nothing gonna stop me from doing that.
And far be it for me to get in your way. We're here to get out of your way, in fact. I'm actually here to see about finding the mayor, and if you have it, information on the dragon problem. Here to
Oh,
take care of
alright.
that.
I can help you out there. She offers a little hand. Name's Flutterhammer.
Flutterhammer. Wonderful. He just sticks out one of his fingers, a little clawed tip.
She grabs it and she shakes it with surprising amount of strength in that tiny frame.
Wonderful grip.
Yeah, get that all the time. Who the rest of you lot? Y'all here for same thing?
Same thing.
Yes, mostly. Unless food or fuck, yes.
Yeah, I ain't none of those three, fellow.
You heard.
Alright, is that a badger?
That's a badger. She says, like, has nobody ever fucking seen a goddamn badger? That's the vibe that you get from her right now. Is like, why does everybody keep asking that?
I'm waiting for the day where people go, a halfling, and completely ignore the badger and fuck with her mental computer a bit.
Don't worry, that comes later. Y'all hear about that there dragon business then? That's good to hear. It's good to hear. You guys look like you can handle yourself. Can see it on your faces. Seen some shit, eh?
Not my first dragon.
Mine either.
Because half her face is covered.
Hope this ain't your first rodeo. Now, this here volcano we're mining at, it's relatively quiet. Say there was some kind of red dragon lived here long ago, but that was a long, long time ago. That dragon's long dead. Gone, done, beaten out, and forced to retreat from White Gold. So, you can imagine our surprise when we look up one night and see something big flying above the mountaintop. Something looks about the size of a red, maybe gold. It's hard to tell from that high up. It was pretty high, near the peak. Now you think, oh, maybe it's a red come to claim new territory. But night or not, red sticks out pretty hard at night. Scales look pretty dark.
That and Reds really love showing off. It would have been breathing fire like crazy.
Oh, but it's a relative quiet one.
So if you can't get a good enough look at it to tell if it's a red or a gold, how do you know it's a dragon at all? How do you know it's not a rock?
Oh, no, honey. We know it's not a gold. That's obviously still going to stick out at night. The gold chased off the red that used to live here. That was a long time ago.
That checks out.
How can you tell it's a dragon at all?
Got wings.
There are very,
Lots of
very
things
few
have wings.
things. There are very few things in these parts that massive that can fly.
Like, if I didn't know better, no one better, I'd say it's a wyvern. Them there wyverns don't typically get that big. That's not my experience. And
Not around
points
here.
to a wall that has a wyvern skull on it.
I thought I saw a wyvern that big once, but it turned out to just be a red dragon that had amputated its arms out of protest.
Protest for what?
A tyrant by the name of Jackson.
Ah,
Yeah, that story.
That there dragon tyrant. Heard of that one.
yes, I've heard of him. He was an asshat. An incompetent asshat. Anyhow,
He
Oh.
just dragged things on, is all. The recession should have lasted a week, not 3 weeks.
Yeah. You wouldn't think this be that big a deal. Just see a dragon maybe flying by, but that was a bit over a week ago. And we still see it every once in a while flying around up there.
sticking around, eh?
Yeah, sticking around. Oh, if it was one of them there metallic, you wouldn't gotta worry as much. I mean, they can be right bitches when they want to, but
Yes, we can.
oh, right, present company.
Present company happily
I
included.
apologize, but I've had my dealings with Dragonborn.
Good, then you know exactly what I'm doing right now.
What are you be doing there?
I'm just high on life, that's all. I came here expecting a bunch of boring clowns who are all like, kill dragon, big gold, big boring human types. But no, this is fun, it's colorful.
Look, we don't want you necessarily to kill it. We want you to find out what it is, and if necessary, kill it. That's why we asked for some seasoned
sounds like-
adventurers.
It sounds like it's claimed your territory, your mountain for itself, if it's sticking around. No dragon would unless they had taken up residence higher up on the peak.
What
Is
we
it
thinking?
interrupting your operation?
As of yet, nothing. You see it flounder up there. Heard a roar the other night. That was a big one. Caused a bit of a landslide.
So basically, you want us to strut up to its front door, knock on it, bring it a pie, welcome it to the neighborhood.
I mean,
Assuming it
Hey,
means
friendly.
well.
if they're
Assuming it
friendly-
means well, and if it doesn't, I can assure you it's going to go and not mean well somewhere else.
You ain't wrong. Hey, let's want it out of here, out of our hair.
There are plenty of mountains. It's a compensation thing with dragons. They have to get the biggest one they can.
You would know.
Yes.
Rude.
Shit.
You cannot burn me, trust me.
He had just said he's dealt with dragons. He knows
And-
what I'm talking about.
And I make an absolute point in my life to be as unflappable as possible. Trust me, you'll get used to it.
Now, Mayor's wandering around somewhere, probably waiting for you guys to show up, but I can pass the message along to him if you don't want to go find him out. Don't think knows too much more than I do, but you never.
Yeah, I prefer getting as much information as possible, personally.
Yes.
All right.
You see, post the quest, it is tradition to talk to this man.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't call him that if I were you. Might break one of your horns off.
He's charming.
They ain't like none of the pronouns much.
Oh, let's feel like that.
Well, I mean, yeah. She waves her hand. I don't give a damn. She hovers over to the exit, points to a bigger building down the way. That there's their office. You want to meet them? Should be in there about now.
So they is the preferred term.
Yeah, indeed. You'll see once you meet them.
Very well.
All right, well, y'all a colorful bunch. I'll give you that. Don't
Keep
go get.
hearing that.
Hmm?
Keep hearing this colorful bunch. I feel you people don't know what color is.
When you live in the same place, looking at the same people for a while, things can get pretty samey. I mean, you got people here who don't bat an eye at me, so
It's Pixie very normal.
I mean, not when they choose to spend their time around iron all day.
It's fair.
Alrighty then. Y'all four be careful. If you make it back alive, maybe I'll whip you something up. Any
It's
good materials to be found around here. You guys
Alright.
Alright,
I'm just
so
gonna wave to the fairy as he kind of clops out.
Alright then. Maybe I'll whip up something for you, Badger.
if you can get him to sit still long enough to be measured for something again, good luck.
Eyes the Badger up and down.
Lena,
Thank you so
Lena pulls some smoked sausage out of her pocket, which I am realizing I forgot to draw on her outfit, and just holds it in front of the badger's snoot.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Why not?
Do you turn and look away to look at her when you say that?
No.
The badger just kind of stares at you.
I want you to roll to hit.
He's not doing anything yet.
Alright, fair enough.
He's not doing anything yet. I haven't told him that he could take it. She's just kind of staring like, are you sure you want to feed him?
Yes.
Okay. And then she says, yeah, go ahead. He opens his entire mouth and your entire arm goes up in it.
Oh my god. You hear a scream from somewhere in the town, and there's just a child seeing this and screaming in terror.
He's not biting
Ooh.
down on your arm, he's just... That is how he's taking the meat from your hand. He's taking all of it.
Aww. Lena just pats him on the side of the face.
So he basically like slid your arm out of his mouth and took the meat, and now your arm is covered in badger slobber.
She uses shape water to just telekinetically collect that off of her, roll it into a ball, and toss it aside.
Ugh.
That's handy. Yeah, you might. If anybody else wants to give him snacks, you might want to just like put it down. Don't hold anything in front of the badger face.
Honey, I hadn't fed a megalodon. I know what's what.
Those taste wonderful.
Her name was Angel, and she was a good girl.
Oh, that's adorable. You guys roll some perception as you're headed towards the... That's where you're headed? Or are you headed towards the mountain?
We're headed towards the
mayor's
mayor's
house, I
office.
thought.
Yeah, pretty sure we're going over there to ask him, just to make sure we have all the information that we can get.
Alright, roll perception.
Alright. See, get the right room. Yeah, okay. 20.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, all of you will see. Lena, the least bit. You only catch half of this. You see a very large chunk of what looks like volcanic glass leaning up against the porch of the front of the mayor's building. That's what Lena sees. The rest of you see next to it some kind of large metallic figure who's examining the piece themselves. They got some kind of backpack on, looks like. And as you get closer, their body looks look like they're wearing armor across their entire body. But it looks like it's themed around dinosaurs. Big old, skeletal, like dinosaur bone themed armor. Face looks like it's a Tyrannosaurus's face. And they're there examining that giant piece of obsidian.
Oh my god, a giant rock.
Head snaps almost like unnaturally quick and far to look at all four of you.
Hello, are you the mayor?
Stands up with like, are you? How do I do? Let me do this voice. Are you the adventurers? How's that sound? Is that too muffled?
Sounds kind of like a Dalek on
Are you
the
adventurers?
Sounds like a Dalek on CBD oil.
Are you the adventurers?
Yes,
Yes.
we are the
Yes.
adventurers.
Are you a
Brad.
Zord?
What is Zord?
I don't know. I was not expecting to have to follow that joke up.
You feel like it's narrowing its eyes, even though it doesn't have. You have come to deal with the unknown dragon, yes?
Yes.
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 It is good that you are here. I can see that each of you has
Please don't say colorful.
potential. Why would I say colorful? Oh god.
Exactly.
Is Kayla riding on Gut Ripper, or are they walking next to each other?
She's riding on him.
Okay. The mayor looks at Gut Ripper. Are you the adventurer?
He does not say anything. And Kyla does
You
not
are-
say anything either because this is fucking hilarious.
You are quiet.
This is our pal Gut Ripper. He's the stoic one.
Is that your cat? Looking at Kayla.
Meow.
Fascinating. I am the mayor of this town. Generator Rex.
Oh. That was a good build-up.
It is a Warforged that's themed. Its body is shaped is themed around dinosaurs. So,
Fossil Warforged. Neat.
yep. PV.
Beam.
Oh no! Oh, how much did he miss?
He can hear us fine. He just
Oh,
can't hear him.
that one's been building up since like late Friday night.
It's
This
pretty
was the
good.
one you really, really wanted to give away, wasn't it?
It is.
Oh,
Fuck you, hippie.
Fuck you. Yes, this was the plan.
I am Generator X.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous on every level. I mean, if I were a dragon, I'd want to move next to this town.
That's fair.
Yes, the dragon. Sticky business, that.
Well, what we were told by your marvelous ray of molten sunshine, your blacksmith, to inquire about you. But yes, Flutterhammer. That makes me smile just saying it out loud. We were told that you might have a few potential bits of information that she may not have had about our dragon in question.
Yes, it is black. But what a black is doing at a volcano is very strange.
That's very out of character, yes. They're edgelords who prefer slurking down in gooey ooze piles and swamp spoon somewhere.
Indeed.
Black, you say?
Yes,
Black like that shade of rock right there?
exactly this. I have found this hunk of rock since the dragon has appeared.
I'm guessing you don't mine obsidian here?
We do not. Obsidian is a rare find in this mountain.
I mean, it comes from volcanoes, so I mean, not
We do not
impossible.
mine near the top of the volcano.
That is fair. All right.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, that's generally a wise life choice.
It is semi-active.
So it doesn't go to the gym as often as it should.
His face turns and looks at you. If it could, it would be tilting its head to the side, confused.
Well, black dragons do breathe acid, and volcanoes are known to produce acid. Maybe he's on vacation.
Maybe he's getting some sulfur, spicing up his diet a little bit.
Perhaps.
They do like their meat pickled a lot, you know. Maybe it's just trying some new recipes.
Maybe he just wanted to feel the singe of heat on his skin, just so he could say he felt anything anymore.
If it was
Brooding
indeed a black
Brooding little
dragon,
pricks.
if it was indeed a black dragon, then things are worse than they seem. A
Well,
black
not too
dragon-
bad. Just ask it to read its poetry aloud. It'll get all embarrassed and flustered, say, "Fuck you, you're not my dad," and fly off.
Usually the black
I'm
dragon-
sensing some history.
Do you know black dragons?
I've dealt with all manner of them, chromatic and metallic. Both alive and dead and dying.
Good.
He's with us a character. Normally blacks terrorize and rip apart.
Yes, if it was a black, it would have come down already. We are not exactly hidden. If it was a red, it would have come for sacrifices or destruction.
That is as they want. It's very out of character, whatever it is. But we'll take care of it.
If you are able, you do not need to destroy unless it is necessary.
Well, that's going to entirely come down to what the dragon's going to do if we let it go. If it just goes and causes problems at another mountain, I will hunt it down and take it down myself.
I'm
That is
not an
your
assassin.
prerogative. What?
I'm not an assassin.
Hmm?
I do not want assassins. But this town produces many minerals used in forging and building. It is an important town, and I will not let it be destroyed by a dragon. Were I not needed here and had some assistance, I would take care of it myself.
Jesus.
Could you?
It looks you dead in the eye. I
What a day this is turning out to be.
Warforged not known for lie.
do not call me Warforged. Call me by my name. It is what I have chosen.
Can we call you
Apologies.
T-Rex for short?
This is acceptable.
Lena silently squeeze.
Apologies,
Stop that.
Generator Rex. I will call you by your appropriate name.
Have you ever
And I-
potentially read any of the sagas of the Warforged known as Tex?
Tex. I am well aware of his exploits.
I find the stories a little over the top, don't you? Feels like he's making some of it up, embellishing. But they sure are fun.
I can confirm at least some of those stories.
Oh, we're going to talk when this is all done.
That would be Delightful.
I love this guy.
Excuse me, but what are your names?
Lena Chatterjee.
Well met, Lita Chatterjee.
Right,
Cool,
Nagara. Oh, you go ahead.
Fine, dragon friend.
What was that?
We both spoke at the same time. Just,
Yeah.
you are addressing Paitnagarasht. Don't worry about pronunciation. Just Patina is fine. If you absolutely can't handle the... There's a J in there in a very weird place. Dragonborn names.
That is fair.
I am Shuttlehoop. It is a pleasure to be meeting you.
Well met, Patina and Shadowhoof. Turns to Gut Ripper. And you.
Kyla's still not saying anything.
This is Gut Ripper.
So she's gonna kind of be a little asshole and go ahead and use her Ghostwise halfling trait and just project into Generator Rex's mind that my name is Gut Ripper.
Well met, Gut Ripper. Head turns up to Kayla. What is your cat's name?
She keeps going and projects her name is Kayla.
Well met, Kayla and Gut Ripper.
Kayla is just really trying hard not to laugh because that's her personality trait and she has a terrible sense of humor and this is fucking hilarious.
So none of the rest of us heard that, right?
No,
Oh, no.
I'm just making sure.
I only projected into one person's mind at a time. So all you heard was her addressing me by my name somehow.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how she did that. Well met, party. There is a safer passage up the mountain. It is relatively well trodden. I have not got up myself because this town requires much. What's the word? God damn it! Not now. Overseeing.
Overwatching?
Oversight.
No, that is terrible. Shame on you. Overseeing. That sounds like it was something made by hacks.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here.
God damn it.
So many references today.
Are you surprised? It is us.
I feel like they're speaking different language.
I speak several languages.
Couple of the nerds. Anyhow, is there anything you'd recommend we procure for this journey? Anything in particular? I mean, we're going up against a dragon. Any means of contributing to the economy if necessary. Healing potions, for example. I'd absolutely love to have my hands on a few of those.
I do, in fact, have several of those prepared.
Oh, wonderful. You sure you don't need them for the town?
I do not.
If we do our
Nothing
job,
else. Go on.
if we do our job, they won't.
And
Oh.
nothing else will threaten this place while I am here.
Confidence. I like it. All right. Well, then I'll happily sample some of those healing pots.
They hand you 4 potions of greater healing.
Ooh.
Each or one, or in general?
One in each. One to each.
Okay.
Ah, good shit.
Yes.
How many dice do greater healing potions heal?
They heal you 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, 4d4.
I do hope your reputation that brought you here suffices.
Me too. I worry about that all the time.
I wish you the best of luck, unless you have more questions.
I'm satisfied myself, but I can't speak for the others.
He's good. Could use food and water.
What do you think, Gut Ripper?
Kyla projects into Generator Rex's head again. He's like, how do I phrase this? I think this is good, but I could use some snackies.
Snackies will be offered.
Refreshments will be provided.
Alright. They pass you guys. They get you guys some rations to guide you over, take on your way, whichever you prefer. You won't need them. It's not that long of a trek, but they are giving you food.
It's a giant
Yeah.
badger whose personality trait is if there's food left unattended, I will eat it.
When they put it down in front of Gut Ripper. Their hand gets caught as they start to pull it away. Please remove your mouth.
Gut Ripper doesn't bite down on it, but he does the same where he takes all of the food out of their hand by sliding his mouth over their arm.
Charming.
Yes, Gut Ripper's quite skilled with that tongue.
Lena looks left and right to see if anyone from the town is watching, then lifts her veil, revealing a horrific crocodile maw, and then pops a muffin into it.
Alright, I'm gonna see if they see that. Oh, they do not see that, never mind. I gotta roll something once in a while. It's like I
was the
barely
part-
rolled anything.
Does the party see that?
Roll perception.
I will do so.
I'll do that.
Same.
Like, unless Lena is showing them, you gotta see if you catch it. Oh, yep, see it.
22, 24, 12. We all roll
I mean,
really high.
She can roll a deception check to.
Yeah. You wanna
Deception
review
or
one?
stealth.
She wasn't trying that hard.
Okay.
No. Yeah, you all see that.
Kyla
You
glances,
see-
does not give a shit.
You
Oh,
see when
because-
Lena pulls back her veil, huge toothy maw.
You have very pretty face.
Thank you.
No
Oh.
problem. You
You-
just speak truth.
You see Kyla glance and then glance away like it's not a big deal. She's seen weirder
Right,
shit
that
than
is-
that.
Tanya just kind of shoots finger guns at you for a second very quickly, then kind of smiles and shows his own carnivorous maw.
Just, nothing too fancy. Just kind of stuff you'd find around in the area. Some mostly meat, because not exactly a lot of plants growing around a semi-active volcano. But they do what they can.
Of course. Well, Rex, it was an absolute divine pleasure to meet you.
It was a treat.
Wonderful.
We will return with either Dragon Gone or Bob. One of two.
It'll be taken care of. I assure you of that.
Be safe. Do not throw your life away.
Oh, trust me, even if they did, I could bring them back.
That's good to know.
Fascinating.
Yes.
I have many prodigy. If life ends here, life continue.
Best of luck.
And to you, Generator Rex.
Thank you. This will be. Do a strength check, Shadowhoof.
Okay. I know my strength. I don't know why I'm questioning that. 20 plus 5 and
15.
Oh. 15.
D. Let's give him a plus 5. Fuck! Okay. They grab you to do like a headbutt.
Okay.
You knock them flat on their ass.
He's gonna try and help them up. I apologize. Arm and skull and horns and all.
Plus, that he's very bottom heavy.
Never underestimate a guy with the lowest center of gravity.
It's true.
I believe that is an appropriate response for one of your species.
It is.
They are
Thank you. It is
rubbing
nice
at
to
him.
know someone know of proper culture.
I have been around. Looks directly at Kayla. Halfling.
Oh,
She just breaks into a big grin, like,
You're
yeah,
a
you
good
caught me, but I don't fucking care. That was funny.
You're a good sport. We appreciate that.
I have been around a while. I wish you all the best of luck.
And before we start the venture, I need to run to the bathroom.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a good break moment, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How am I doing so far?
pretty good.
You're doing just fine.
Obvious stumble here and there, but it's been very smooth.
Dude, every DM loses their train of thought.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Generator Rex?
That was a that was such a simple, straightforward, on the nose pun, but those are the best kind.
Yeah, they're one I kind of want to play in a game at some point. The backpack isn't literally the generator that keeps them alive, hence Generator Rex.
Ah, gotcha.
That's fun.
I think kind of Power Ranger-y Warforged. More, the more dinosaurian Power Rangers.
Gotcha. They're kind of a weird mixture of tar, wood, plant fibers, and bone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's kind of like, shit, we ran out of mostly wood and stone, which you use predominating. I got some fossils here. Fuck it!
The 2.5 NPCs. The half was the centaur, and I feel awful for that.
What the half is the fairy regarding her being short?
Oh no, because I had her whole gimmick decided. The centaur just kind of happened as you guys went with it.
Okay.
No, I thought it was the fairy, and I was like, no, this is amazing.
Fairy was great.
It's fun getting to play the sarcastic character.
Oh, he was peak sarcasm until he started enjoying himself. He's still sarcasm, but it's taken a back seat.
Oh, it's happy sarcasm now. He just doesn't know how to stop.
That's fair. Welcome back. It just sounds like he's loving all of this.
Oh, he thought he was going to be dealing with a bunch of basic bitch sellswords who were just all muscle and no brains, but no, you guys are fun.
Well, they're level 17. You don't get that high just by being a basic bitch.
Yeah, again, I don't statted any of them up, but Generator X at this point is probably around your level.
Probably our level or max level. They say they can reliably take dragons. They're high.
That's for you to see if they ever show up with stats.
I have some very powerful Warforged stats I could show you later.
Good.
Not even the giant kind. The Eberron book has one called the Lord of Blades.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck.
He's a CR 18.
God
Jesus.
damn.
It sounds like somebody the Black Dragon wants to be.
Yeah, basically, he is the ultimate edgelord, and he's basically got giant bladed metal wings that are like made of adamantium, I think.
Jesus Christ.
It's like the most try-hard thing I've ever heard,
Kind of love it.
while still also being a legitimate threat.
That's amazing. Oh. Graves?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
There you
What
are.
was that?
No
You're
idea.
right.
You just popped out.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Discord.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Discord.
Might have been your internet.
No.
Yeah.
I think Gray posted like a link to something. I'm like, I wonder what that is. I clicked on it, and it just everything went foobard.
Weird.
Yeah. Very strange.
Sorry.
That is strange. That voice is literally me just talking into my shirt.
Oh, that's fine.
Gotcha.
I recommend getting an empty soda can at some point. That's how I did Tex.
Ah, that's good advice.
Thank you for rolling with that stupid reference.
You're welcome.
What reference?
Text.
Bringing Tex up.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I had canon that they.
It's not a stupid reference. It's a great reference.
Yeah. I had canon they've met and done a couple adventures together at some point.
As Tex would do, yes. We are Tex Rex.
Oh my god.
We are Tex Rex and Tex Mex. Hell yeah.
Now, Mex is the other one over there. We are the Tex Mex. That
Oh
would
my
be.
god.
I love the fact that Tex Rex can also be abbreviated to T Rex.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
It works on multiple levels. Okay, that's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
We have
We're
to do
talking
that
later. We're talking later.
Shit.
together. Yes.
If we do an Oops All Warforged thing, I know what we're doing.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
so many Warforged characters.
Never made a board
Okay,
forge
so-
before.
Do it. They're great.
fun. They're amazing.
My favorite one is a winged angel warforge who can't fly because her wings are decorative, but learns to through magic and bullshit.
Okay, so we good to go again?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, after your meal, thanks to Generator Rex, who does not eat, thus being a warforged and all, but does their best to not make it awkward by standing a bit of ways, so they're not, watching you eat. It's still kind of awkward because you can see them over there, even though they're clearly trying not to stand right next to you. They're still there, but they're trying. They're trying. They spent a good amount of time around non-mechanical beings, and you guys head off towards the volcano peak.
What brisk sulfuric air. It's going to dry my skin out so bad.
It is not super hot quite yet. It's still warm. Ground's kind of barren as you exit the town. You see the entrance to the mine, which does indeed go right into the volcano. But there is, as they said, a path towards the top.
Mind your breathing while you're going up. Breathe in too much sulfur and you will instantly regret it.
I am pretty high off the ground.
Oh, how
Yeah.
bad could it be?
Oh, dear.
Perhaps pull mask tight around mouth to filter.
Trust me, it'll do that. It'll dry your skin out, all manner of nasty things. And I, as the player, can say that from experience. I worked in a plant that worked around sulfuric acid a lot, and it was awful.
Lovely.
That is nasty.
Shadowhoof will probably be taking the lead since he's not normally the fastest, but he's trying not to leave the party behind.
Yeah, what is the walking order?
I will be firmly positioned in the middle, just keeping my eye out in the sky.
I'll bring up the rear.
Lena will be in the front because she is also the fastest.
All right, two in the front. Okay. You said. 1 second.
So I'll be behind those two then.
Yes.
And I'll be walking right behind him.
Okay, and
On Gut Ripper.
yeah, I figured. But Patina, you're looking up.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, well, as you guys go, town's shrinking behind you, mountains getting more rugged as you go. I want Patina to roll a perception check.
Wonderful. All right, then. What is my perception again? I think that's a +5. Making sure. All right, Green Sun. Don't let me down. Yep. 5, 17.
All right, okay, yeah, you'll see it. As you're going, you are looking up in the air. It's day, it's nothing too weird. Not many clouds. You see something red flying from the peak of the volcano.
Eyes up.
It is not paying attention to you guys, and it looks kind of small for a full-grown dragon, but it is flying away from the peak.
So, you said it's pretty small, but it is draconic in shape.
It is definitely, I mean, 'cause you guys can roll a knowledge nature, or Arcana.
I'll go nature.
Alright,
Nature
whichever you're better
works.
with. And Patina, you get advantage.
Woo! Dragonborn. All right, then. Doesn't matter. I have the exact same in both of them, so.
Oh,
I don't have a lot in this, so.
Okay, I'll have to roll it twice.
Yes, you do.
I have a plus 12 to my nature. I'm good. I rolled an 18. Jesus Christ.
Okay,
God.
so, wow, okay. So still
Only-
a 7.
Only Shadowhoof can tell for sure. It is a juvenile red dragon.
Oh, he's small juvenile red dragon. He's
Oh, that's
snot.
what I thought. The sun got in my eyes.
And you can kind of tell it's not flying exactly straight. It's kind of wobbling, but it is quite obviously fleeing from the mountaintop.
He's
There
flying
too.
awkward.
Territorial dispute gone wrong for it, I'd assume.
He's juvenile? They usually don't handle adults.
And
That-
you hear from up above an extremely loud sound. Kind of sounds like the volcano's erupting, but there's nothing actually spewing from the top.
Ow, my ears. God, it hurts.
You see, like, Shadowhoof's ears pinned against his skull. He's loud. He's strong. He's big.
Oh. Well, I know which one of your 3 lists it's going to view us as. It's definitely not going to be the 3rd.
It's possible. He's talked dragons into one of the 3 before.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
You've convinced a dragon to let you eat it?
I was supposed to ask that one myself.
Well,
How is
yes.
Gut Ripper handling that loud sound, by the way?
His ears are back, but he's still going forward. He's heard shit like this before.
Awesome.
In our backstory, we have gone against dragons.
Yep.
Cool. What is your favorite foe, by the way?
Beasts and dragons.
Oh, okay.
Mine is constructs.
Yeah, that's why it was kind of funny that, the mayor was technically a construct.
Made all the
Yeah.
more sense that you won the headbutt.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
favorite
God.
enemy bullshit.
Yeah, you technically should have gotten advantage on that, huh?
No, I think it's just a track. I don't think it's like saving throws against.
Alright, so there's no supernatural aspect to favorite foe. It's just you know them really well.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know where to hurt them, and you know enough about them to track them.
Alrighty.
It's like being specialized in a certain field of hunting.
Favorite enemy is where you get the +4 to damage rolls against them.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And Hunter's Mark. Yeah, and that's also what Hunter's Mark does.
Hunter's
correct?
Mark is a spell.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alrighty then. You can
It's
see it
technically,
flying.
I didn't get the first rank of favorite foe. I only got the second, the greater favorite foe. That was the trade out for the hunter's mark ability.
Ah, that's a very good ability.
Yes.
You see this thing flee, and you just catch a slight glimpse as it's going towards the horizon. A glint of what looks like that same volcanic glass stuck in its side.
Is not good. Message.
Kyla's actually tracking the dragon with her gaze to see where it's going to land down to make sure it's not anywhere.
It's going to the horizon. It is running.
It's getting out of the territory.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to keep an eye out when I venture in another town if they've heard tales about a wounded red wormling. Even a young red can be a problem.
And it's going to be really pissed off that it got shown up.
Oh, yes, yes. If you don't know, Reds have like the tiniest little pee-pees, and they love making sure that you know that that is not true.
Racist, all of y'all.
No, that's pretty true. They do have tiny peepees.
Can confirm.
Roll a knowledge nature. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yes, I didn't take into account in this setting, red dragons are hung like stallions.
Okay, so I'm kidding.
Did it anyway.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, you know, Lena, she is exactly right. You don't know why you know that, or if you wanted to know that, but yeah. Kayla's right.
Damn Draconology book.
Look, my past boyfriends are none of your business.
That's fair.
Also, it's like the chromatics can be nice. Can be. There's a lot of dickishness on that side of the family.
Yeah.
Even if they're being nice, they're usually doing it for something petty, like to spite someone else who's being mean.
Let's feel that we're friendly. There's not many.
They experience emotion at an extremely intense level. It is very hard to engage them in a subtle manner.
Look, Scorchfang and I parted amiably. He is happy. We're still friends.
Well, good for you.
Scorchfang. Oh, that's adorable. I'm invested in this relationship now. Anyway.
At least
Guys.
he didn't name himself something silly like Water Explosion.
No, that was my dad.
Oh, his apologies.
At least he didn't name himself Waterspout.
Then you guys want to do anything before you head up any further?
Look, I guess I can look around the area, just briefly investigate surroundings, but if there's nothing of note, definitely just continue the ascent.
You could roll a perception. Or investigation.
Mainly looking to see if there are any potential cover spots. If this is a very open area, if a dragon swoops overhead, I would love to find something to duck into. Okay, so d20 plus 5.
So,
Yeah, it's an investigation check. You've got the exclamation point.
yeah,
Oh, yes, I did. Hold on. Thought I added that in.
you can't edit it. You have to post it again.
All right. All right, 24.
All
Wow, that's a
right.
high roll.
Yeah, you're not from this specific area, but you've been on mountains hunting dragons before. You can see, by looking around, there's some caves, some not necessarily deep ones. There's some natural little caves in the side of the mountain that you could duck into, and it wouldn't see you from above. I wouldn't want to be in there if it was after you, but
Yeah, he will definitely point those out to everybody. Just if we have to make ourselves scarce, there, and there. Good hiding spots. Lives in a volcano. It fought a red. I would assume it has a breath weapon. It is safest to assume that.
Strange glass points to yes, or at least magic.
Yep. So, cover is wise. We're kind of exposed where we are right now. And we should best keep looking for ideal cover if we have to double back and run. A tactical retreat is sometimes the best course of action for fighting a dragon. It pisses them off, makes them mad that you're not fighting them fair, and they come after you.
Or it makes them cocky that they think that you have given up.
Yep, and they love gloating about that. So either way, you get an opening.
very nice.
All right, so if I found all the cover there is to see with that check and anything else weird in the area, I would say we proceed.
As you're getting ready to go, you see a very large footprint, almost right in your path.
Hark, a footprint almost right in my path.
Okay, how big is it, roughly?
It looks like it belongs to an adult dragon of some kind. It is very large.
So I'd be able to tell that from a glance of it, it is like as big as an adult red.
It is definitely as big as an adult red.
See, oh boy, yeah, that was a young one. It got spanked.
Like, if
This one-
Shadowhoof used his body to measure the footprint, like, how big compared to his body would it be?
Oh God, why are you asking me this?
Oh no,
I
math.
don't know the exact measurements of an adult red, okay?
Hold on. The monster manual actually mentions something specific about red dragon body plans. Let me dig it out.
God, it
Thank
does.
you. No, it's
You
okay.
just bullshit it and say it's almost as big or kind of like that.
No, this is
Oh hey, opened right to dragons. Red dragon's lair. Come on, show me that money.
Apologies for asking the technical question.
no, it's fine. This is good.
Oh,
We're
it's good.
supposed
It's
to be
good.
professionals, damn it.
This is my
Come
first
on.
time DMing, damn it.
No, that's fine. It's a weird question to ask. I'd be shocked if you
fine.
didn't. I'd be shocked if you did have the answer.
It's fine.
But like again, you could have just bullshit and say, yeah, sure, it's not that big.
Come on, I know it said something in here. Well, they're classified. An adult is classified as huge. So let me see other things that would classify as huge. Definitely, I would say you could put all 4 of your hooves in the base of the footprint pretty easily.
That would put
Okay.
its size about in the same category as a T-Rex or Brontosaurus.
Okay.
And that's just the body itself, not even the wings.
It's roughly as long as his body then.
Yeah, it's that size. And with that
big. He's pretty big dragon.
and with that high investigation. Well, Shadow, since you're standing in it, you roll investigation now.
Oh, lovely. I actually don't know what this investigation is. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's a 0.
Oh,
Okay, let's go. That's max crazy.
Other huge creatures are hydras.
20. Let's go, Green Sun. What you tell me? 12. Not
yeah,
bad.
that's not bad. No, okay.
Yeah.
You think you see another similar shaped footprint off somewhere to the side, to your right.
Okay.
And looking up ahead, you kind of see another indentation mark. It doesn't look exactly like the other feet, but it's something.
He'll follow the footprints and point out, this track is strange. Yes.
Not quite as big as the footprints, and it's shaped a little differently. It's not a full-on foot.
Is there anything I'd be able to tell from looking at it?
Okay, do wyverns have hands on their wings?
I don't know, do they?
Like,
Depends on what flavor
Do
you're
they,
going with.
DM?
Oh, god damn it.
Straight
will
universe.
I'll look in the monster manual if you want the vanilla ones, but you can
No,
make
I'm
up
just
your
saying-
own if not.
No, they don't.
Okay.
You can see that there's 3 claw indentations. It looks like it should be a footprint. Oh, echoing. 1 second. Test. Okay. Oh, Casey,
Yeah?
I'm echoing from you.
I don't know what to do about that.
Alrighty. It has 3 claw indentations, like a footprint.
Ooh.
It's got the 3 claw indentations, like footprint, but it doesn't have the back claw footprint, and it's not pushed quite as deep as the other footprints are. It is. Not, you can tell. You've all dealt with dragons before. It's not a regular dragon footprint of any of the ones you know.
This looks very strange. Dragon Man, you have insight?
So was there anything I'd be able to tell from that with my own expertise that you've not said? Or just basically that is fine too.
Yeah, it's like it looks like it's kind of footprint, but it's not.
Does not look like any chromatic or metallic tracks I've seen. It's draconic adjacent, maybe? I mean, wyvern-like, maybe, but dragons don't usually like sharing territory with them either.
Kinda looks like a pterosaur.
What is pterosaur?
Another big flying lizard.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use one of my natural explorer abilities here. I can tell that I know
Okay.
exactly how big it is, and I can tell that it's not a wyvern, but I know that that's what a wyvern track looks like. This is
Yeah,
it's too big to be a wyvern at all, but that's what they look like when they leave tracks.
Yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, it's much bigger than a wyvern is, and just the 2 feet normal free footprints make sense for a wyvern if they were that big, but those front claws, wyverns don't have claws on their wings, and it is definitely the size of a red dragon. And they passed by these specific tracks because your ability. They're a bit older. This was likely from when they first arrived to the mountain, and it leads towards the top.
Oh, by the way, from expecting the footprint, how many investigation points do we get?
What?
Monster
And
Hunter
does a
joke.
scout-
Oh,
And-
Oh,
oh, god damn it. It's
And that
currently
was-
still listed as unknown creature footprints.
So the scout flies are blue.
Yes. Definitely blue. There is, and yes, you can tell there might. I want you to roll an insight check, Callie.
Okay. I'll check what that is. Alright.
Gotta say, Green Sun's actually doing a pretty good job for dice roll tracking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice high roll.
once you figure out the formula, it's going smoothly.
You have much experience hunting beasts and dragons specifically. You got a bit of a magical flavor for it. Something feels a little off. There's it's definitely the tracks of one dragon, but it feels like there might be something more. Might be something else up here as well.
We might want to watch ourselves. I don't think it was only this and the red dragon up here. There's something strange about this.
Yeah, definitely something off. This isn't a aberrant type of dragon, not one I'm used to. Which means I don't know what we might be up against. Said Black is what he saw. Well, Rex.
They only saw black scales from that far away.
Could be a multitude of different things. I'm just going to recommend we all be very careful and adapt to everything on the fly. Every breath weapon type is a potential problem all its own. If it's fire, find cover that's heavy and big that can block off the heat. The heat is actually what's going to kill you. If it's acid, try not to touch anything and try to pick a route that you have a second way out of. You're going to have to cross that acid when you're done. Lightning, well, you're not fast enough. You're probably going to get fucked.
Says you.
Says you.
Says you.
The badger going at like 10 miles an hour. Fuck you.
It's alright, your badger can just earthbend. Badger moles.
Just imagine lightning hitting the badger and his fur just goes all staticky and it gets vaguely annoyed.
Well, rocket ground is super effective against lightning.
Well, you guys are all talking about this. What is Gut Ripper doing?
He's just standing there. So I'm still on top of him. He's just standing there and going, looking around at whoever's talking. He'll move his head to look at them.
Oh, wonderful little lad. But no, not so little lad. Alright, then what will you do next? Still about midday. No, not close to dark yet, which hearing it's black, fighting in the dark is probably a bad idea, but you have plenty of time till nightfall.
Yes, we keep moving towards top or cave.
I'll look for any additional escape routes on the way in case we need them.
Smart. Should not need.
Hopefully we don't, but don't think of it as retreating to run away. Think of it as retreating to run around and hit it somewhere where it can't breathe whatever it breathes at you.
Well, I am aware. Speed is strength.
That it is.
And strength is charisma.
And if you, my good dragon friend, is too slow, feel free to hop on. I can carry you faster than most.
I might take you up on that. I'm being completely serious.
That's a fucky image.
Yeah, Dragonborn riding a centaur. Wonderful.
I ship it.
Sounds like something you'd see on the side of a van.
Which
A
is
caravan. A caravan, it's for short.
Never saw a caravan with something like that.
Oh, you just haven't ridden with fun enough caravans.
It is mostly humans complain, ignore them.
You have to get with the right kind of humans, the nerds.
With circus? I've seen circus caravans.
You're getting a little closer.
Yeah,
Well, you are
good
all
old.
invested in this conversation. Roll a perception for Gut Ripper.
Okay.
He's not quite invested in the conversation. You all are.
So has anyone ever been bitten by a clown?
Which is
Ripper's
clone?
perception. Yay. Okay.
No, have you? Because if so, I may need to have a look at you.
Yeah.
Watch out for them were clowns. Ooh, okay, nothing.
He rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Good job, Gut Ripper.
wow, Gut Ripper sees as you're talking, like a butterfly fly by, and is completely distracted from everything that's going on by the butterfly. Like, he turns his head towards it, with you on
Is
his
this a
back.
bird?
No!
Oh.
Oh, Casey.
Is this a nat 1?
And he even starts to follow it a little bit, and he eats the butterfly.
Now,
That's just what he does.
Alrighty. And you continue?
Mm-hmm.
I would say so.
Alrighty.
So anyway, every blood moon, I just completely black out, and I always wake up covered in Boston cream. Should I be worried about that?
I will cast Restoration on you later, and if that doesn't work, I'll cast Remove Curse.
you sound slightly worrying, or you've drunk too much. One or two.
Just sounds like you've been to a party.
Good party.
Oh, poor Gut Ripper. That one, wow.
That one drew the K.
If I ever come back to this character, her being a were-clown is going to be a thing.
I hope so. You guys are giving me so much potential ideas if this goes anywhere else.
Let's see. 17's a bit high to start a campaign on.
Yeah,
We can retcon it and just make it something simpler. It's fine.
Yeah.
Retcon and have us meet at a lower level.
I could think of something. Don't worry.
And like we just held off the dragon until Generator Rex swooped in and popped his head off or something.
All right. You continue.
Yep, still
Mhm.
going.
All right.
Keeping an eye out for any other potential caves and possible hiding places in case we have to go. I have dealt with dragons before.
As you have. One. Knowledge nature. The four of you.
Knowledge
Mm,
nature.
okay.
Oh my, I have nothing in that.
1d20.
Funnily enough, neither does the
Plus
fucking
12.
ranger.
Whoa.
Damn, Shadow.
That was a 19 on the die for me, so thank God.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Lena.
I got a
Green
Knowledge
Sun,
nature.
I knew you loved us. You don't love Gut Ripper though. He's jealous of it. He's
No.
jealous of his mom giving someone else attention.
No, he just thought that would be funny.
Okay,
Probably.
So, an odd thing you notice as you go, except for Lena, she has no idea. Dragons typically have, minions and servants, like kobolds, or something that's, theirs that they command. There's no sign of anything living up here besides the tracks and the red that flew off. Doesn't seem like whatever's up here has any kind of minions under them.
It has not been very long. The dragons attract army quick.
They usually have to go and strong arm them. I wouldn't be shocked if this dragon tried to make that kind of deal with the town.
Hmm.
And it might be what its plan is until it can find more.
Easily beguiled and gullible and paid off better.
Yeah, things like that. Or on the flip side, it's actually a benevolent dragon. In
Yes,
which
that is a
case,
possibility.
we will
It did-
be able to speak to it.
It did scare off a red. That tells me very little in that regard. It could go either way.
Even red hates the red.
Oh, reds hate reds more than anything. Fucking reds. They ruined reds.
As you guys are doing all this, you hear a bit of rumbling from the top, and I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy,
And
dex
some
save.
boulders come down the mountain path.
All right, we're
Cookie.
gonna fucking die.
No. I am so happy I took that feat.
Hold on one moment. Get to my dex
1d20
save. That is a
Damn.
+3.
Plus 11.
Fine.
Okay, that was
Fine.
Kyla. I need to roll for Gut Ripper. I just need to get
Yes.
two.
Oh,
I'm in danger.
Well, yeah, the monk and the barbarian are going to do fine.
yeah.
Ranger would also do pretty
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So you all, everyone sees these boulders coming down from the top of the mountain, which you are getting closer and closer to, and you all manage to jump out of the way. Except for poor Patina. He's very, he's very interested in the conversation that was happening, so he doesn't notice, and he gets smacked full in the face with a boulder about his size.
Ow.
And you take, oh god, I didn't think of how much damage that would do.
You just
2d6?
pulled the ultimate DM move of Rock's Fall.
Just 2d6 is a standard, just anything damage.
Alrighty. 2d6. Oops.
Can I
Add a
roll
bonus.
Can I roll to punch the boulder into powder before it hits him?
Your name isn't Chris
sorry.
Redfield.
It's already hit me. It's already
Yeah.
hit me. So I
You
take 10.
bludgeoning damage as the rock your size smacks you full in the face.
Ow. That could have gone better, and it could have gone worse.
Yeah, you could have gone a lot heavier, but I don't know. It really just
Yeah,
depends on how
it's-
much damage you want to do.
I'm level 17. I should be able to take a falling rock.
This is just some flavor bits, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't worry about it. I've shaken off worse. Oh, a few of my scales got knocked loose. Just kind of scratches at his arm.
Oh.
No, don't worry. They'll grow back.
Do you need
Okay.
to collect those for money?
No need.
Perception once again, except for Patina, you have disadvantage because you just got smacked with a rock.
I am dizzy. Why are there 3 of you now, Shadowhoof? Is one of you for friend, one for food, and one for fuck?
I didn't spell like that once. It's fun.
Alrighty.
Oh, you'll have to tell me about that.
How did you get a 0?
I don't. Oh, I put an O in there, and it confused poor Green Sun.
Oh, okay, yeah. You
Oh, grandson.
get a mulligan.
Oh, but it's fine. Just really do it properly.
+5.
And damn, Shadow, if you've been rolling high,
High.
no worries.
So,
me.
Wow.
wow, okay. My disadvantage roll was a 16.
I guess you all rolled high enough. Yeah, you see it. You see it. You are still kind of dizzy. You don't see this thing that you see. You don't see this large dragon that flies from the top of the volcano. Definitely the size of a full-grown red dragon. Its scales are, this high up, you can definitely see it closer. Its scales are black and shiny. The sun glints off of them. The tip of its tail is not unlike a wyvern, is spiked. Has 2 sharp spikes on it. And its chest isn't black. Its chest is glowing just a little bit. And its wing, it does not have front claws, it just has wings with claws on the tip of them. And it flies up and away from the mountain.
He's never seen that dragon before. He'd like black, had angry, hate sex with red.
That is exactly how they would do it.
Yeah, it is. And Kyla looks kind of disgusted.
And I will
Yeah.
post the picture of what you saw.
I apologize that this character's one note.
It's fine. It's fun so far. You see this flying above you and away from the mountain. Actually, in the direction of where the red fled to.
Oh, it's
Finished?
pissy.
Once again, two potential outcomes. Either one, this is a pissy grudge match and it doesn't like its prey getting away from it. Or two, it's trying to scare off a very nasty customer from settling on this place and it actually wants to look after it. Hoping it's the latter, that's a lot easier and much more likely to get us paid.
Alrighty. What now?
So, are we just going to wait for it and ask it what it wants?
I would recommend, at the very, very least, that we get a little bit closer to the lair first.
Yes. Let's tell much about the dragon.
So we're just going to barge into its living room and wait for it to get home.
I didn't say go in. I said find the doorway into it and then wait there.
To be fair, he moved in without paying rent.
He kind of barged in and took over an old red's lair from the look of things, which means we need to look for a lot of hot melted rock and a lot of, like, gold melted into the walls and shit.
Shouldn't town have taken that away?
I mean, they did say they didn't mine higher up the mountain, but I don't know. Just going by experience with reds, they love showing off, and if this is an old red's lair, expect some remnants.
Okay, very nice character stuff, guys. You are carrying half of this.
I guess we just proceed then.
So players do. Players one part, DM two part.
So, up further you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You wouldn't want to do anything on the way up there?
Still going to be looking around for anything out of the ordinary as we're getting higher up.
Alright.
I'll roll a perception for that.
Okay.
Still moving in front to be a meat shield and, quick dodge.
All right, I'll roll perception just for anything out of the ordinary. Plus 5. 22.
Alright. As you go, you start to notice that, it does look like there's some scattered pieces of gold the higher up you go. Looks like it was indeed, as I said, a red's nest not long ago. You see little shards of sparkling glass every once in a while mixed in with it. You see a large gem, which looks like it would be something a red would love, shattered to pieces.
Oh, definitely not dealing with a red. So I'm going to go over and step off the path for a minute. And if I can pick up one of those bits of glass and take a look at it.
Okay.
Is it pretty obviously the same as the large stone back down in the town?
Oh, definitely. And looking at it, it looks like the dragon's scales that were glinting in the sun.
You're just going to see hangover equations dangling in front of his face for a moment. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this dragon has obsidian scales.
Obsidian dragon?
Never heard of one, but just holds up the scale into the sunlight. This look familiar to certain winged friends, particularly glinty complexion?
Roll a constitution check.
Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, just constitution check, not a save.
Save. Do a save.
It's the same for me either way. I just wanted to make sure that's what you meant. All right.
Well, gem dragons are a thing.
They're quite a bit rarer than chromatics and metallics, but yes, gem dragons do exist. I've never heard of a black one before.
I've never seen one.
And not in this edition.
Is that what you... Oh, no.
All right, that is an 18. So
Okay, as you're holding it, it almost nicks your finger. You feel it start to slide a little bit in your grip. It's very smooth. It almost digs into your finger. But you managed to, save yourself, as you notice.
I had it pinched between two claws, but that still could have damaged me.
It almost slipped in, hit into your finger or palm.
Shit, that is sharp. Okay, well, that is a potential thing to look out for then. If this thing is made of obsidian, its entire body, try not to make physical contact with it. Its entire body is basically blade sharp.
Hmm.
Well, there goes my plan of going up and giving him a lovely hug.
There goes plan of smoking. It's probably same plan as Gut Ripper as well.
Yeah, that normally would work pretty well, but if it's made of obsidian, then it's going to be like climbing on a field of knives.
Hmm. Let's hope it's only skin deep. We would like to eat this dragon.
If it is obsidian, brute force might be able to chip it apart, but that would just leave a bunch of sharp fragments all over the ground like caltrops. So,
Is-
potential risks.
Is not much else we do.
Well, I've got magic. I can at the very least try to make it a little bit easier.
So would that be its breath weapon too? The red had something sticking out of it.
If so, and it breathes out just shards of volcanic glass like a sandstorm, I'm going to really emphasize the whole find cover with 2 ways out thing.
As you guys are talking, you hear something up above at the mountaintop.
Oh, sound.
It sounds just like something moving up there. Something large.
Can we make a perception check to see what it is?
Sure, you sure can.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
And I guess you. Oh,
I nat
Oh.
one.
okay.
I pick up the obsidian again, and from the roar it cuts into my finger.
Oh,
Damn, Shadow.
2 nat ones.
Oh,
I'm handing you obsidian as it happens. Just here, look how sharp it is. Shit, sorry.
oh, okay. 2 nat ones and 2 good rolls. How to do this? Choices. So Shadowhoof and Lena, it might be something of similar caliber to that dragon you just watched fly away. But to Kayla and Tina, you're not as sure. It could have been something drug up there to eat, maybe.
That doesn't sound like any dragon I've ever heard.
There's something moving up there. It's big. Dragon big.
Possibly, but I don't know. Not like any I've heard.
The
Then
dragon
again-
flew away, and there's something dragon big. Does dragon have meat?
If
It's
so, if we find out that's true, then I'm
Or
going to
is it-
heartily recommend we give them their few moments of time, and then
You died, Grim.
dragons. Oh,
Okay, there you go.
am I back?
Get your back.
I
Oh,
can
good,
hear
good.
you all the while.
Oh,
Must have
okay.
cut off.
Maybe.
It could also be a sibling or a child.
It's possible.
Very
I do not
much
know
so.
many dragons that keep
Or both.
dragoning that long.
Or both.
Ah.
Dragon taboos are weird.
Okay, all of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck you! Talking about my family and shit! 1d20 plus 11.
Okay.
Oof. Low
Okay.
roll, but thankfully high stat.
That's a 10.
Okay, the ground beneath you rumbles. And, Patina, you're still, kind of distracted by whatever sound you heard. You kind of get knocked over a little bit. You don't take any damage or nothing, but you stumble.
Ah, shit. Ah.
But
Oof,
the
that was
volcano
close.
is rumbling beneath you.
Oh, that's seismic activity.
Didn't they say that this was a semi-active volcano?
Yes.
Indeed.
We might be running out of time faster than we believe we are.
I recommend we make some haste and try to get a better assessment of the situation. And if
Yeah.
need be, I think we can outrun the lava flow. Very least, this big fellow can, pointing at Shadowhoof.
I can and the monk can.
Well, I think I'd be in a much better fit on your back than hers. No offense, I'm sure you're quite strong.
I like how nobody thinks that Kyla can get away from the fucking shit.
Yeah, when she's a halfling and riding a giant badger.
Oh,
You know what?
gonna
Just for
stop
that,
them.
I'm gonna carry you, Pally.
Sure.
Oh, are you going to try and pick him up?
Yeah.
A strength
I
check.
will warn you, I'm a hugger.
Strength check, Lena.
Strength.
Titan goes limp.
Wait a second. I'm checking to see if I add proficiency. Do I?
I don't know. The monk.
Is this a strength check or an athletics check?
Strength check. Oh, right. Fuck. Athletics then. Yeah. He is going limp. You got to maneuver him up.
In case you have to carry me while I'm unconscious.
Okay, yep, you're good.
Say, oh, you're quite strong.
Yeah, she just effortlessly hoists you up.
Very nice.
I ripped a car apart with my bare hands once.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yes.
What's a car? The narrator wonders.
Well, yes,
like
we explained this earlier. It's a caravan. Made by a certain Arthur Dodge.
God damn it! You guys are giving me so much material.
What
No,
do you mean
it's
small
more-
for smudge?
It's a horseless carriage, and it was invented by Henry Nord.
What do you mean Schminry Smord?
No, you're thinking of John Schmeisler
God damn it.
and his Schmoldsmobile.
Oh no! Yeah. Well-known figures in this world.
I'm sorry, we've infected it with no.
Titans of Schmindustry.
Look, I'm sure these guys are great, but as long as they don't pull a Thomas Dedison, that's fine.
Oh my fucking Christ.
They're much bigger fans of Schmickler Schmetzler.
Fucking skeleton kept stealing everyone's ideas.
Applause.
Oh.
Yeah.
Always just softly assume that anytime we break fourth wall jokes that they're only semi-canon until it's not funny anymore. That way, when it's
Exactly.
not funny anymore, you can just ignore them. Don't commit.
Oh, this is going wonderful. Why is that? Headed up further, or
Yeah,
Definitely heading up further.
Not much else to do. We'll say
Alrighty.
going carefully. So I think I'm gonna roll I'd like to roll a stealth check to move carefully.
that is a wonderful idea.
well, you
Good
don't
idea.
really need to
Something
move
big.
carefully. We've been traveling for more than an hour, and there's a ranger in your party.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that difficult terrain does not affect us at all.
Oh, well, it doesn't
Oh,
change.
I
stealth.
meant stealthily.
Oh, I thought you meant carefully to not, like, step on anything.
More just to not draw attention.
Yeah, do a stealth check then. All four of you.
All right, good. And thanks to a feat I chose, I do not have disadvantage in spite of wearing half plate.
I'm surprisingly stealthy for a big boy. Not with that roll.
Ooh. Okay.
It's still a 14, but yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
That's
Ooh.
a 13.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Who's that?
So many
What?
fucking firing goddamn fireworks outside.
Well, I mean, it is almost 420.
God damn it.
People have nothing better to do right now, so.
Oh my god. You...
Wow, there are some. We had some good rolls earlier, and I think we spent them.
Green sun giveth, green sun taketh away.
Hey, I got a
Man.
27.
That was
Yeah, you did
actually.
really good.
That was Gut Ripper because he's I'm on his back. Fucking asshole.
Alright, Gut Ripper. That was Gut Ripper. He's awful at stealth. Cool.
He just does not care.
I'm fucking invisible.
Yeah, as you guys. Oh, wait, and that's right. Patina is riding on. Well, not riding.
Huh?
He's being carried by
Yeah.
Lena.
See,
That's right.
I have to
I
say,
mean-
there's something surprisingly comforting about this.
So, yeah, you didn't need the roll. My bad. Just Lena did.
I assumed I got put back down, but hey, I'm not gonna. I will ride this train as long as it goes.
Okay,
My
as
mental image is she just picked him up like a fucking standee and just walked away.
Shadowhoof and Gut Ripper, as they're going, you two both step on some of those shards, and they crunch kind of loud underneath your feet. It's not, not enough to hurt either of you, but it's kind of loud on this kind of quiet mountaintop. Meanwhile, Lena's just fucking ninjaing up the way.
Gut Ripper doesn't give a fuck.
This place
The
is not too
ground
friendly.
rumbles again. As this happens. Do you proceed?
Yep.
We are contracted to do a job. Not sure what else we can really do.
Alrighty.
Yep.
You're getting quite close to the top now, only a little bit further. You once again hear some noise from up top. It's not perception.
Perception.
Alrighty.
Alright.
14.
20 plus
17.
9.
Okay. Okay. Lena, you can't quite tell what that sound is. It's really hard to make out. Shadowhoof can make it out the best, but the other two can kind of figure out what it is as well. It sounds like moving earth. It sounds like something up top is moving around in the dirt. You're not quite sure what exactly that's moving around in the dirt, but it sounds like something up there is moving around in the dirt. And it's a big something.
That is a lot of moving earth.
Something is tunneling.
Sounds like something's making a nest.
Yep.
Okay, and by
So that pretty much guarantees that we're dealing with more than one of them. That really complicates things.
It does more than slightly.
Even the friendliest dragons don't want anybody near their nesting sites.
Not during mating season, no. Even the friendliest ones will tell you to fuck off.
here, again. Jasiv no minna, go away. What languages do you all speak?
Not draconic.
Common, halfling, and draconic.
Let me
Okay.
see what I wrote down in his sheet then. I know it's common and draconic just from the default Dragonborn languages.
Common, Aquan,
Oh.
and Draconic.
Oh,
Common-
okay.
Common, elven, and civilian. Or
Civilian.
Sylvan. Oh no.
Fuck it.
Civilian.
To Shadowhoof, to you, it just sounds like this deep guttural voice. To the others, it is definitely draconic, but it's very thickly accented.
Also, no
It's
primordial.
commanding that you leave this place.
Yep, just for the sake of it, I have common, draconic, celestial, and primordial. I had to
Okay.
dig it out.
It is commanding that you leave.
Okay. Kyla stops where she's walking, and are they like within about 30 feet of me, or are they farther away?
The party or the dragon or whatever's up there?
Whatever. Are we close enough where if we can hear it, where it's in 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she doesn't go any closer, and she also doesn't raise her voice, but she throws her voice into its mind because it speaks Draconic
Ooh.
and goes, "We aren't here to hurt or disrupt whatever nesting that you're doing. We just want to make sure."
As soon as you
that-
put in the word nesting, you hear very loud, rapid footprints towards you.
Whatever you're doing, we don't care as long as you're not going to rain down fire on the village below.
And as you finish, it's getting closer, and it peeks its head. It is definitely the same as the one that flew away. It is a second of these obsidian dragons. It peeks its head, looks directly down at all of you. It looks furious. It's definitely got wyvern-like wings that you can definitely see up close now, but it has claws to them, and those claws are currently digging into the side, the edge of the caldera. That's what the top of the mountain's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Its scales are sparkling, but its chest is kind of glowing. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. It's a bitch. That's.
Oh dear. I'm afraid you may have made a joke about a jilted lover. Maybe it was a tryst gone wrong.
Oh, whatever it is, we've now discovered
Oh.
that it does not care about diplomatic bullshit,
that's
so.
Fantastic.
1d20 plus 4. Is anyone put a reroll in here?
9.
13.
I'm just gonna copy paste it and do it twice.
Your deck.
It's, barbarian shit.
I mean, you could just, like, add in 2d20.
Oh, that one's a natural 20. I'm not getting higher than that. Never mind.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's see everyone's roll.
Shadow Hoof is ready to go.
Excuse me. Okay, so first is Shadowhoof. So
Is he's gonna move forwards by
Wait, I'm still writing out all the turn orders.
sorry.
It's fine. Shadowhoof first. Then the dragon. Oh, no, wait. Oh, this is weird. Doesn't let me do that. 1 second. I'll type here.
Patina and I are gonna have to do a dex.
Your dex is much higher than mine. My modifier for initiative is just +3.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will go
I just-
last.
Okay, so
Which is fine. That's actually kind of what I wanted.
Posting turn order.
yep, I'm just writing it all out.
I would post it in general, not in the dice room. It'll be easier
That
to
is
keep
a-
track of it that way.
That is a good
Yeah.
idea.
Because anything in this chat is going to get swallowed up real fast.
Dice roll.
Yeah, okay, and then you two tied, but
Her dex is a lot higher than mine. I can go ahead and tell
Yeah.
you that.
and
Oh wait, yeah, I'm not proficient with that. So
but okay, this is going into the general chat. Ah. There you go. Shadowhoof, the Obsidian. I wrote Alina. Damn it, Lena, Kayla, and Patina.
All right.
Oh right.
Oh.
Did you roll initiative for Gut Ripper?
No, I didn't. I keep forgetting that he has to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d20 plus. What's your fucking initiative, you little bitch? Ah, okay.
It should be his dex.
6.
Or is it? No, it becomes your proficiency.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
proficiency, so it's 6.
Okay, so he is last.
11. All right.
Okay then. Shadowhoof.
Well, he's going to move about 20 feet from the party, kind of not at the dragon, kind of moving to the left. So if it attacks him, it's drawn away from him.
Yeah, it is
He's
following
gonna-
you, Shadowhoof.
He's then gonna put a hand on his weapon and go, "We are not here for food. We are here for friend unless you make us hungry. You mean the town no harm? We leave. You mean town harm? You food."
Are you doing anything else in your turn?
And he's gonna hold a reaction if it gets close. Hold an action if it gets close enough to him. He's going to hit it. I mean, if it
Alright.
moves aggressively, I should stipulate towards him. Otherwise, he's going to hold his turn, and he used a free action to speak. And that's it.
Alrighty. And as you know, Front rock breakers! It snarls at you, and it is. Oh, wait a minute.
What's it saying?
what is it saying
yeah,
in Draconic?
It calls you egg breakers.
You don't speak Draconic though, but we would all hear that.
Yeah, you three hear again that kind of accented Draconic calling. You assume all 4 of you, but it's looking at Shadowhoof right now, an egg breaker. And,
Oh.
Bitch, the only egg I've ever cracked is my trans sister.
you are in its lair. So it is about to take a lair action.
Yay.
Hmm.
We're in danger.
Okay, how do I copy that? For you. Okay. Copy. It does this. Cloud of obsidian shards burst from. Well, it slams its claw down about in between Shadowhoof and the rest of the party, and pieces of obsidian that you didn't quite notice were on the ground are shatter, and this cloud of obsidian shards flies at all of you. You must all succeed on a DC 15 con save,
Okay.
Oh boy.
or be blinded for 1 minute.
D20 plus 5. No, it's not 5. My con's 11.
Pass.
There we go.
Ah. Oh well.
Ooh. Pass.
I tank like bro.
Pass. And Gut Ripper?
Getting it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make sure I don't have any weird cleric bullshit I can pull here.
Yeah, it's a blind effect, so if you have something that protects you from that, you're good.
Where are you?
I don't think I do. I'm just making sure.
Okay.
He's gonna pass anyway.
Yeah,
Fucker.
he's a badger.
Holy shit. Holy,
Natural
a nat
20.
20. Okay. That's a nat 20. Okay. How are you three huddled up with each other?
I'm off of Gut Ripper right now. I've positioned myself back far enough where if I needed to, I would be able to pull my bow. Gut Ripper's in front of me.
Okay, well, okay. Patina, you are blinded. The shards are not enough to hurt you, but they get in your eyes. You get, Gut Ripper even stands, gets protectively in front of Kayla and kind of swats the cloud away.
Get that weak shit out of here.
But Patina, you are blinded unless you make another con save on your turn. And now, it is the dragon's turn. Yeah, oh, fuck. I exited my sheet. And it is going to use multi-attack. You must all... It's using Frightful Presence first. You must all make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
I'm immune to fear effects.
Okay, you're fine. I
I
think
think I am too.
yeah, Monk might be immune as well. So,
I get
Gut
advantage,
Ripper-
so
yeah, it is a dragon.
well, I get advantage anyway because I'm a halfling.
Oh, okay. And I'll give Petit. Oh,
Oop.
Hello.
There we go.
Patina, I'll give you advantage as well because you fought dragons before. It's not you've fought and defeated dragons, so it's not going to scare you that easily.
So
fight
you
them
want me
for-
to get advantage on the frightful presence? I must have
Yes.
missed that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I just
That's a what is that again? A wisdom save?
Oh, I'm not immune. Sorry, I have advantage on saving throws against being fighting. My bad.
yes, you have an advantage on that saving throw, Patina.
So it's a wisdom save, which is good. I'm much better at those than I am dex.
Yeah, but it is a DC 19, so beware.
That's okay. I have a plus 11.
7.
Oh fuck! Level 17, everybody.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
This is actually
That
the
was
shit
Gut
I'm good
Ripper.
at.
That was Gut Ripper
Oh.
again. God damn it, Gut Ripper. What the
Oh.
fuck?
All right, so 2 low rolls. Never mind. I am under frightful
You-
presence because I'm blinded.
You can't see. This is a dragon you've never seen before, and poor Gut Ripper. It gets in the way to protect you. Oh, okay. This is something you guys have never seen before. You've all seen dragons, but it's obviously a dragon of some kind, but this is different, and it looks furious. It thinks you were here to smash its eggs. You are frightened until you can make the saving throw again on your turn.
Very
Except
good.
for, of course, Lena and Kayla. Right? What did Kayla roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah. Fuck, you're good. Okay. And then, yeah, right, multi-attack, duh. And then it is going to smack you, Shadowhoof, but it does enter your range. So
Okay.
your held action can proc.
All right, he's hitting him with the axe. 1d20 plus. Scheiße, I have to look that up now. Let's see. 11 plus 2. Yep, okay. So it's 13 technically. Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
That hits.
Crack. And only with one weapon, so it's a 1d8 plus 5. Okay. 1d8 plus 7. 1d8 plus 7. 10 damage.
Okay. It goes to snap at you, and you smack in the face with your axe. It flinches a little bit, but it is not perturbed, and it goes again in for its bite attack.
For reference, he is actually afraid, but he's just breathing heavily and just in the,
Yeah.
the heat of the battle.
You are good. Okay. Attack is Dex and proficiency, correct?
Should be strength and proficiency for an attack.
Strength and proficiency, right.
Unless you're using a finesse weapon, which dragon's teeth are not.
They're not.
Okay.
I am a finesse dragon.
Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Assume most things, anything over a 20 hits most of us here.
That's fair.
Not
You
me.
take 24 piercing damage and 9 fire damage. You smack it, and it just does not even care. It lunges right back in and bites at your arm. But you're also holding an axe. It's not like it can get a grip on you. But its teeth are hot.
Gotcha.
And oh man, it's then going to follow up by attempting to claw you.
Three. I'll bust out my calculator. 30 minus 30.
19.
Minus 19 equals. Ouch.
Does a 19
170?
hit you?
Oh no, 19 does not hit me.
Okay, it goes to claw at you, and you jump back, and it just slashes a deep gouge in the ground,
All right.
and then follows up with its last 20. A 29.
No,
Jump
amazingly,
back,
a 29 does not hit me. I'm sorry.
and you jump back, and then it swings its whole body around and clubs you with its tail.
Ouch.
And you take 16 bludgeoning damage.
That's not too bad.
And it once again calls you, you don't understand, but an egg breaker in Draconic.
I'm feeling vaguely insulted. I don't know why.
And it is now Lena's turn.
She's going to snarl back at it. None of us are here to break anything. But if you're going to be hurting my companions, I'm going to punch you in the lip. She focuses, and water begins to surround her. With the power of my stand, Ratu Thunder Frendu!
Ugh.
She is now going to make 6 attacks.
Oh, fuck.
Monks, man.
Okay. Roll to hit 6 times. Oh my. Okay,
One.
that's 1 hit. 2 hit. Is that 1 hit?
If it matches, then it hits.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, that hits. That's 3 hits. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, natural
That's a
20.
Natural
Nat 20.
Hits. Oh.
That's basically 2 hits anyway.
Yeah, so that's 1. Okay, they all hit.
Except the one.
The one miss.
Functionally, all of them hit, and because this is all one turn, I get to add an additional 1d10 damage to the 6d10 I'm about to roll.
Holy fuck!
It's not to each, it's just the overall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's less bullshit. Yeah, monks at a high level are no joke.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Like, remember there used to be a joke that, 5e, monks are weak. I don't know where that came from, but that person was wrong.
That's a person who didn't know how to build a monk.
It's a dumb
What?
person, is what that was.
You increase dex and hit. I don't know how you don't build a monk right.
God damn, that's
61 damage.
Fuck.
yeah. Wait. 61. Okay.
Don't you get to hit it again?
Yeah, you're doing D8.
Yeah, I
Oh, you just added that on?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's 61.
Fuck.
Oof. Okay. Important question, Casey.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is that?
Necrotic.
So it's not slashing or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
My fists are wrapped up in water. Spirit
Okay.
water.
You punched the shit out of this thing. Yeah. Are you doing anything else in your turn, or?
Nope.
All right. You punched the fuck out of it. Its glares now turned to you.
Go
And
team!
now
Ah, my eyes.
it is going to do a legendary action, wing attack. You must all make a DC 22 Dex saving throw.
Yay.
Fuck me? 1d20 plus.
It just opens up its wing arms and
Thank God.
throws this huge gust of wind at you.
Nope.
I can't reiterate how happy I am I took that feat that allowed dexterity become, a good saving throw for me.
Second one,
Jeez.
Scott's Ripper. Still misses.
Oh god, why is this such a high DC saving throw?
It's a dragon.
A
Oh,
double
Okay.
dragon.
Actually going to spend 1 key point to try and roll that again.
Okay.
And more importantly, it's a legendary action. Regardless of level, they're always just above what your players should be able to handle.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
That
you
did it.
passed now. That was like
Only have 6 key points left, but I don't think I need them.
okay. Now, those of you who failed, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. And
Alrighty.
it flies up into the air with its wing arms. And
Okay.
it is now Kayla's turn. You
Okay, I take half action to get up.
are not frightened either, so you
I'm
are
not scared either,
fine.
so she's also
No.
just kind of pissed.
Most of everyone else is kind of terrified of this thing. You were just glaring back up at it as it stares you. Well, no, it's currently focused on Lena.
Okay, so... One second. She's looking at what she can do. No, that's not. Alright, well, she can't add a spell to any of her attacks right now because she had to use half action to get up, and all of them are bonus action.
I thought it was half your walking.
It's just half. It's just half your movement.
yeah,
not an
that's
actual
your full
action.
actions.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
use one bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns
Mm.
at level 5.
Oh,
And then she's going to pull back her bow and shoot it.
okay. How does Hail of Thorns work?
Hail of Thorns. Next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, it takes additional piercing damage on a failed save. So,
Okay.
or half as much damage on a successful one. So I'm just gonna roll to hit it first.
It's like fluff-wise, the arrow just kind of explodes into thorns or something like that.
Yeah. Plus, let me see. What is my plus on attacks?
It's like a medieval version of the Jericho missile from Iron Man 1.
Okay, and that's plus 4, so plus that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit it.
Oh, hell yes,
Yeah.
you are.
So let me get the damage. D8.
Roll that damage. And don't forget you get some extra damage because of favorite foe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
1d8 plus 1d. Six, 4 plus 10, and then 1d8. Then I need 10. Plus the 4. Oh, just 10. Alright.
God, okay. That's 37 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing damage.
Yep.
Alright. Where's my calculator?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No, I can't.
Okay. You let loose, and then you shoot your arrow, and it explodes into thorns that just hammer this thing's body as it takes off into the air. And it roars in pain. And it is Patina's turn.
Hooray.
You are
Okay.
currently prone and frightened.
And blinded. Triple threat. Okay, so I'm going to spend half movement to get up and to attempt the wisdom save once more. Hopefully I don't get a low roll. I actually should be pretty good with this.
I'll let you keep the advantage because again, you fight dragons for a living.
I appreciate that. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, the 18 there plus 11, yeah, for sure. So, okay, so I shake it off. Just the blinded lasts until the end of this turn.
It was scroll up to read it again. Goddamn.
I think it was 1 minute, but wasn't there something that I could do to get it off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you
make a
make a
DC
con roll.
15 con throw. Saving throw.
Con save. Okay, I will attempt that as well. Not nearly as good with that, but just try to wipe it out of my eyes. Give him a moment.
We're rolling a bunch. Don't take your time, Greenstone.
I know we're asking a lot of you, little guy.
Did not input correctly?
You try
That
again.
should be enough.
Hmm.
It's not reading for me.
That time you didn't put a 1 there.
I haven't the rest of the time, though. That's the thing. It works just fine if you do. Maybe we overtaxed the poor boy. Hold on.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Green sun, no.
Hold on. I will just go to another dice roller. I'll just...
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm done for the night. Going to my friend's house.
Done. You're going to remain blinded forever. Let me just...
Okay, I have to grab some kind of dice roller now.
I will let the DM roll for me for that for the sake of transparency.
Oh, I mean, I trust you, but
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
go to Google Dice Roller and take screenshots.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, I can do that too if you need me to.
I mean, I know you guys don't have to take screenshots. I trust you guys.
It was a 15, you said?
Yes. You can post the screenshots if you'd like.
All right, let's see what we got here. Rolling a d20. Took me a
Oh,
second for it to load.
He's offline. Something must be wrong with the server that he's running off of.
Ah, okay. It's a Discord issue. That's fine.
That makes it. Oh, okay. I'm good. Got an 18 on the die.
Okay. You are no longer
Ah.
frightened or blinded.
Fuck! Oh, I hate this so much. Just going to look up, see that the dragon is airborne. All right then. Okay, time to play the cleric card. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to. Patton is just going to look up and just goes, "Oh, you big dragon fuck! Why don't you talk to me and knock some sense into this dragon?" And I am going to channel divine intervention.
Ooh,
Oh, fuck.
what does that do? Would you post that in the chat?
Will do.
Thank you.
If I was level 20, it would just work, but I want to do it. I want to take a chance here. This takes my action to do. Basically, I have to roll a D100. If it is a 17 or below, the DM can decide how the intervening happens. Just basically, I want to try and see about convincing this dragon through divine means, if possible, that we do not mean it harm. So, D100.
He's essentially
Alrighty.
going above its head to talk to its manager.
Yep.
Okay. Rolling to D100?
Yep.
Okay. And that. Yeah. Hmm.
Roll percentile die. Roll D100.
I will ask that you do post this one just because it's a very large roll.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Oh, man. That is a success.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a 9.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So basically, I reached out to the dragon god that Patna serves, who basically is trying to abolish basically this world's Bahamut in vanilla D&D terms. It's basically saying, tell this dragon we are not the egg breakers it's talking about and that we don't mean it any harm.
Hey. So.
Unless it has actually got ill intentions, in which case, promptly fuck off.
Okay. How to do it? So.
God, I'm happy that worked.
In the rest of battle, because it's still got a good chunk of health left.
Well, it's up to you to flavor how this goes. If it is evil and whatnot, and we need to take care of it, I'd like to think that my divine homeboy would tell us that.
Okay.
Wow, a gamble actually worked.
Jesus.
Okay, so the voice that comes through is not your god.
Oh,
Huh?
It is some distorted voice that kind of sounds like bones rubbing together.
new acolyte who dis?
It whispers into your mind that this dragon and its mate are lost. They do not belong in this world.
Alright. So, in that regard, he'll just basically look at me and go, are you lost? In Draconic.
Okay.
If you really want to play test out the fight after all this is done just to see how it turns out, we can still do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Again, we're very talky roleplay-y, and you're giving us an out.
This is really cool. I just need to figure out how this goes down. Oh, wait.
Yeah. This had a very slim chance of working, but this was the Hail Mary move, and I'm actually kind of amazed it worked.
No. Oh, roll. Okay, let me see what this thing's name is again. The voice that whispers into your head gives you its name. Oh, I didn't name you, did I? Shit.
The nameless. Let's go.
Okay, I didn't name some shit.
There are those who call me Tiffany.
You
Tiffany?
see a vision in your eyes of some kind of draconic shape. It's made of bone, but these bones aren't just bone. They glow in a rainbow hue, and its shape is shifting. One moment, it looks like the dragon above you. Another, it looks almost like a crocodile. But another, it's a long serpentine shape.
Oh, well, I assume you're not a Draco Lich.
No,
Well,
we
good then.
come from another world.
Oh, isekai bullshit, hey?
Oh, god damn it.
That certainly explains why this dragon is so powerful.
This is an obsidian dragon.
Oh, on the nose.
Their tempers are explosive, but they mean no harm. It believes you are the shatter of eggs.
Can you convince it that we're not?
My reach here is thin.
Ah,
Your god has, through your intervention, your god has contacted me.
weird flex, but okay.
It's a party
here.
card.
You're doing
Just put
very
you on the
well.
party card.
Okay.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. I just respond to things in the moment.
Yeah, that's fair. So
Well-
if this were a normal session, it would end here. This god would be able to speak through you to the dragon and calm it. But we are also trying to playtest how strong this thing is.
Okay, I got a flavor thing for that. Can we, at the very least, like get it to expend its energy and calm down enough to where we can talk to it? It's kind of seeing red right now, clearly. If you can't get through to it,
Yes.
all right then, I'll let them know and just snap back to reality. Talk to a god. It's all cool. It's just got a temper. It's kind of we need to calm it down by beating the shit out of it for a bit.
Oh, Deuce Dragon.
That
It's
would
from
do
another-
the opposite of calming me down.
We have to get it to expend its energy first.
Thank you, BB.
You're welcome. I am a DM as well. I know the pain. Monkey
Oh.
wrenches, and I just did one of the worst things a player can do to
No, that's not bad. That's really good.
Oh no, I'm not saying that in that. I'm saying that out of glee. I'm actually happy I pulled off the dick move for once.
Yeah,
Every single one of
that
us
was re-
is a pacifist runner.
that was really cool.
It's like we're not trying to
You
kill
guys
it,
have-
but
I'm really excited how much you guys have discovered during this. It's awesome.
All right, that is my action. I will see if there are any bonus actions I can do. Just basically communicating to everybody, we need to tire this thing out, basically wear it down to 0 hit points.
Okay.
Let me see if what any of my spells are bonus actions. I don't think all that many of them are. Ones that would actually help here anyway. I do have... Hold on. Where is it? I will... Oh, I can do that. I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Shadowhoof.
oh, lovely.
Okay.
So that is 2d4 plus 5. Let's see if Green Sun works.
Yeah.
Pop back in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back up there.
Yay!
Yay!
You get 10 health back.
Awesome.
It's like, here you go. It's like, you got this, champ. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Give that thing hell.
Are you standing in place?
With half of my movement, I'm going to run towards the closest cover that I can.
Okay.
However
And now-
close I actually can get.
Okay. So you're close. Close.
So with 15 feet of movement, I could hit cover, or am I like?
yeah,
just
I'll say
close
yeah.
to it?
You can hit cover. Definitely.
Okay. Was this classified technically as 3/4 cover or full?
3/4.
That works.
There's rush for rocks, but they're not huge. This
That is
thing's
fine. I'll take
been
it.
building a home up here.
I will take it.
Gut Ripper.
Okay. There's his wisdom save to see if he is not frightened anymore.
I'd say
And he
he's-
passes.
You match, so yeah.
So he can't really do anything while it's flying around, so he's just gonna stand there and hold an action, and he's gonna hold an attack action for if it gets close.
He could start digging a trench, fortify this position.
Yeah, why not?
Fortified position.
I am fortifying this position.
He could. That is only a movement speed, so he's gonna make a 10-foot long trench.
Awesome.
The best offense is a good defense.
And then he's still gonna hold his action for attack if it gets close enough.
Okay, cool. And the turn order is back up to Shadowhoof.
Okay. First off, let's see if I can't shake off that lovely fear effect.
Fear. There's a 19.
Yeah, I don't have the best wisdom. Oh, fuck.
Oh, hell yeah. You
Okay,
shake
you
off
see him
that
just
fear.
burying his fangs and breathing heavily, like he's trying not to go into a rage, which is your instinctual reaction when something tries to scare you. Yeah. And he's gonna just slowly turn around. You say we don't kill it? Yes?
Just wear it out, yes. Well, you'll probably have to beat the shit out of it. I spoke to a god of some kind, told me that this thing's got a really bad temper. It probably needs to get calmed down first and get that energy expended.
Alright, I know many friends like that.
You get me.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the bitch.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Okay.
the mark
And
pierced
then-
right in its chest.
It's just a giant, bloody, almost bleeding red X.
Ooh, what's that?
Shadowhoof's very basic.
It marks
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah,
What is that
exactly.
22 for?
22? That was the wisdom.
Oh, duh.
I haven't rolled my attack yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my longbow. Okay. So it's 1d20 plus 10. Yeah, Shadowhoof can do range. He just doesn't get any rage bonuses, which is why he's trying not to rage.
Ooh,
Plus,
okay.
I'm pretty sure you can't use rage and a concentration spell at the same time.
It is not a spell, so it technically
Alright.
doesn't count.
It's an ability.
I thought Hunter's Mark was a spell.
Oh, no, let's see. Alternate ranger thing where it's a class ability, and I can just
Clever.
so it doesn't count as a spell, so I could rage and keep it up.
Mhm.
Not
Smart.
that I want.
That's true.
I can't rage right now because ranged attacks don't work with rage. Anyways, speaking of, those are my 2 attacks. 1 hits. Okay, so 1d8 plus. There's all the fucking.
It's a
bits.
plus. Wait, we have +2
Five,
weapons, don't
7.
we?
Yeah, we do.
That's +2 to hits and to
Oh.
damage rolls.
Oh shit, my bad.
Right,
Completely
so
forgot about
that
that.
1 second attack still doesn't hit.
Yeah,
So
dude.
15.
There's a lot to keep track of when you
7.
jump right into level 17.
Yeah.
I've never
Okay.
played a character this high level. It's fun.
Let me just. I also have Colossus Slayer. This sounds fun on a barbarian, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's another. It's technically 2d8 then. And then I gotta look up Hunter's Mark real quick. So that's my first bit of 19.
It's a plus 1d6.
Oh, okay, there's an extra 1d6. 1d6. Boop. Okay, it's 20 damage from my arrow hit directly in his chest.
Okay. You shoot your 2 arrows at it. The one just kind of bounces off his armor. The other one nails it right in the center of that red X.
Sorry. One more thing. I also want to burn 20 movement to move further from the group, so I can't. The AOE overlap doesn't get either them or me, depending on what it targets. Okay, that's it. And
Trying to make yourself a solo target.
Yeah, or like either it hits you guys or it hits me. And then I'm going to BRB because I'm feeling hungry.
Okay. Next up is Lena.
I thought next up was
No.
the dragon.
No. Oh, no. Next up is the layer itself.
Let me see.
See which one is going to happen. It is currently glaring at you, Lena. You punched it in the face 6 times. It is okay. Volcanic gas for it is staring directly at you, Lena. But beneath you, volcanic gas bursts from the ground.
Let me check my con saving throw.
You must all roll a DC 13 because you're all the guys say except for Shadow Hoop. He's farther enough away. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, 20-foot radius. No, okay, so Lena and well, I guess only Lena. She's the rest of you have moved a decent chunk of so yeah. Only Lena has to make a DC 13 saving throw.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep, you pass.
I warned you about the sulfur earlier.
Yep. Yeah, you were warned by Patina earlier, so that burst of sulfuric air.
Also, she's wrapped up in water and is breathing that.
Okay, nice flavor.
Sulfur water.
It gets
Great,
kind of
we're
gross.
in Florida.
The water gets a little gross. And, it is now its turn. How far of a reach does this have? Okay. Lena, Patina, Kayla, and Gut Ripper. Its chest, which was already kind of glowing before, it grows almost blindingly bright, and it exhales this beam of fire and earth at all of you. Some of you are in cover, so some of you will get advantage on the saving throw. I believe that's how that works.
Let me make sure. But yes, I believe that's how it works.
Pretty sure, yeah.
This explosive blast of flames and dirt goes towards all of you. You must make a DC 21 Dex saving throw.
Hooray.
And with my bonuses, that's literally a toss of the coin.
And again, those of you in cover get advantage, so that is.
I have, it's not advantage, I just get a additional +5 to it.
Okay. You pass. Lena?
Okay,
So,
I'm back. Did anything hit me?
No, he's still pissed at Lena. Tried to, gas exploded near her. She's fine. She's covered in water, so it didn't even phase her. And now it just spit fire breath.
Oh, I'm good.
Ooh.
Okay, I get
Fire
advantage on this.
Oof.
Even with the
Stay
cover,
going
I
up
would have been fine.
advantage.
Yeah,
Even
advantage,
with the cover,
advantage.
I'd have been fine.
Yeah, you get advantage.
This, and then this is for Gut Ripper. Where are his DC? Oh, he's got a pretty good one. He probably won't make it.
Okay.
Alright.
And
So
since
close,
dragons
buddy.
are my favorite foe, I get that plus against it anyway. So
What's
she
your
makes
plus?
+4,
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you pass.
but Gut Ripper does not. So he takes that.
Well, hold
18.
on. Would you be a kind DM and flavor the trench as half cover? Because that would give him an additional +2.
That still wouldn't be enough. It's a DC 21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Gut Ripper. You take 18d6. You take 68 points of fire damage on Gut Ripper, and half of that for everyone else.
58, so 34 damage. Woof.
That Ripper can use his reaction to half that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he can. All
So-
right.
That's what he's doing.
And it's this breath. It's like feels similar to a red dragon's, but it's also got molten pieces of rock mixed in, and you were just bombarded by this. So, Lena, Katina, Kayla, and Gut Ripper all take 34 points of fire damage.
I don't. I have evasion.
Oh shit, you take nothing.
You have done nothing to me, dragon.
Oh. Hmm. Do you say that?
I apologize, I don't know your name, so I'm addressing you as dragon until you volunteer it.
So you did actually just say that to him.
Yes.
Okay. Did we all do the damage stuff?
Yep,
Mhm.
I'm accounted
Okay.
for.
Okay.
I am
Sorry.
doing okay.
But after it does that, it's still glaring at you, Lena, but it flaps its wings to go up a little bit. Then it dives down and goes into the mountain itself and disappears beneath the ground.
Lovely.
It is your turn, Lena.
I guess I'm holding my action.
That is fair. This was a dumb move of me, wasn't it? Oh, with it. How does that work again?
Just basically, if you're talking about the held action, it's just declare
No.
what.
I know how that does. What's the proc for that, Casey?
What do you mean?
Like, what are you going to? What's your proc for your held action? Is it when it's in range or what?
When it's in range,
Okay. Kayla,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Well, since I can't see it, I'm also holding an action. What's going to proc it is when I can see it and attack it.
Okay. Let's see how this works again. Just DM's gotta Google something. But you can take your turn, Patina, if you'd like.
I'm looking up what I can do, so look up what you need to. I've got a lot of spells to choose from.
ran away because she's afraid I'm going to punch her in the face again. Which I will.
Okay, just looking through a spell list, making sure that I've got a good option here. No, that has 10 minutes.
I feel better. Suddenly I have this insane urge of, hey, you should eat.
Eating is good.
Yes.
So
I had
we're
sandwiches
all.
earlier.
Would you say that we're all standing within like a? Oh wait, that's the wrong spell. Where are you? There you are. Would you say that we're all standing within 30 feet of each other?
Shadowhoof is not. He is further away, but the rest of you are about that, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask a very interesting question here about an idea I am having.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a spell here called Blade Barrier.
Okay.
I'm going to post it in chat here. It is a 6th level spell. I'm asking if you would allow me to place it underground.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a 60-foot diameter, so I could encase all of us. Just trying to basically make it where if it comes up from underground after one of us, it's going to have to make a save or it is going to get cut up really badly.
You're trying to pull a Burt Gummer.
I'm going to say yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
It's like, okay, burrowing, eh? All right, everybody. Don't move until I say so. And he's just going to clap his hands together. And it just kind of feels the earth shaking for a moment underneath. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun. Like, that thing comes up from underneath. It is going to be full of regret and magical blades. And let me see. I will just further secure myself in cover, and that will be turn.
Okay, what is the roll to beat for the dex saving? Oh, whose turn is it, by the way?
It
Rowan.
is, if it has to beat my DC, it has to beat a 19.
Okay.
As for roll, and the next person in order will be Gut Ripper.
Yeah, it's Gut Ripper.
Holding action. I'm gonna attack if it gets close.
And then Shadowhoof.
Shadowhoof is going to hold the spell. Is going to cast it the moment he sees the dragon.
Okay. So now it needs to be a 19 dexterity?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So if you're proficient in saving throw, you add your proficiency to that, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So that's 29.
Well, he passes, but he still takes half of 6d10, so that's 3d10 damage.
You want to roll that, or should I?
I got it.
Okay.
Assuming it will go through.
Did you roll it?
PV?
Graham,
No!
this computer's being a bitch tonight.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so my roll is 29, 13 damage in this case.
Okay, 13 damage.
So it takes that much from it, and I don't believe there's any other thing to it. So yeah, as it comes in, it gets cut up a little bit.
Yeah, it comes up behind Shadowhoof.
And the space is difficult terrain, so however much space it had to go through for 5 feet, which means it loses 10 feet of its movement speed to do so.
Okay, let's check its speed.
Okay.
Yeah, it pops up the ground directly behind you, Shadowhoof.
Does
You're like...
his, does his hold action to cast the spell go off?
Yeah.
All three of them can see it now, so...
Yeah, so that means that we could all attack it if we were in range, or...
The only one who's in range would be Shadowhoof.
And
'Cause
me,
he is off away from you guys, and you, yes, since you have...
because I have a
Yeah.
fucking longbow.
Me, and me because I have a fuck ton of speed.
But you can't move.
You can't move for a held attack, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a held attack, so...
How far
So-
away is it?
Shadowhoof went away from you guys.
He's about 40 feet away.
Yeah, and it popped up behind Shadowhoof. So
How
it's
far
about,
behind?
It's about like 50, 55-ish feet away from you. Oof, 36, that hits.
I really like having
20.
8 plus... What the hell is fucking... What was that? Plus that she gets 4, and then... 10. Okay, that's 10.
17, okay.
My held action is a 29. I'm assuming that hits. And since that hit, he got hit with the spell Ensnaring Strike, which the weapon attack is part of the spell, by the way. I am not using 2 actions.
Okay.
Gets hit with I'll just post it in the chat real quick. Basically, you have to make a strength throw, which is probably going to pass, but
Hey,
you know,
it's something that's never a bad thing.
hey, it's a maybe. Okay, got hit with a. Well, you got to make a strength saving check. My DC is 17, I believe. If it doesn't, it is basically restrained.
Okay. What is your strength?
DC 17, like I said.
Yeah.
Probably going to pass that, but who knows?
Maybe not. No, it does not. It got a natural 1.
Fuck you!
It comes out of the ground, and these vines come up and just snare it right back to the ground.
Subtle says "fuck you."
Well, in
What
that
does that-
case, then that means it's technically still making contact with the bladed wall as well.
Oh fuck me!
That's only on its turn, though.
It is currently its turn, and it took
Yeah,
the
but
damage
on
to
the
pop
start
down.
of its next turn, it's going to make the same saving throw again. Then
Okay. Oh.
It can also save against the vines again.
Okay, and that's another strength saving throw.
Yeah, like I said, strength saving throw. It should be able to do that without much problem.
That doesn't cause damage, does it? Or is it just getting
My original. Oh wait, no. My original shot does damage.
Okay,
But
how
like
much?
give me a second. I gotta. So 1d8 plus 6. Yeah.
Okay, you want to roll that up?
Yeah, give me a sec. 1d8 plus 6. Oh, 11 damage.
11. Okay, this thing's starting to look kind of worse for wear. And what was your strength save?
It's 17. You get to
Okay.
do it on your next.
it'll be on his next turn. He technically got ensnared on his turn since it was a held action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since he's ensnared, what does that mean for him? Can he
He's
not
restrained.
restrained?
It
Go
means
with it.
basically we get advantage on everything, and he has disadvantage and can't move.
Okay then. He popped out right behind you though. So Shadow Hoof.
Mhm.
He is not liking that you did that to him. And you're also the only one in range.
Shouldn't have been a little bitch.
D20.
This would be with disadvantage if it's attacking me.
Yes, it is. Let's share. I did this already, but I forgot already. Okay. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes. You did roll with disadvantage,
right.
right?
Yeah, disadvantage. That's right. 20.
This thing is putting up a fight so far, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
21
fine.
hits you.
it's me.
All right. Uh, 12
Well,
piercing and
minus 12,
8 fire damage.
8 equals.
Echo
Okay.
again.
I'm quite happy being a health tank.
There. Okay. And it bites you. And while it's biting you, it's going to swipe at you with its claws.
What?
Multi-attack.
That's right. These are all with disadvantage, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Cool.
it still got you with the first one. Its disadvantage
Oh.
was 21.
Disadvantage doesn't mean that they can't roll high if they got modifiers.
Yeah.
Oh boy, dragons
Okay,
have
well-
good modifiers.
What is
Okay.
the bite damage?
20. Let's see if the disadvantage.
20.
Okay, that's a 22 hit you.
Yes, surprisingly.
All right.
Hey, it can't move. It can't fly again. We can all run up and punch it and JoJo stomp it now.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm a little sad. I haven't had a chance to rage until now.
Okay, okay, I did that wrong. Two.
Because half damage would be really nice right about now.
I'm sorry this is all going for you, right?
No, it's fine. This is my
That's-
job.
That's what a
Oh, what?
barbarian is supposed to do usually. So
Yeah.
Oh wait, I
I'm
didn't add the
good.
plus. Okay. Yeah, 11 slashing,
25 and then 11.
and then its last attack. You can't use frightful presence on you guys again.
For a little bit.
Okay,
once you
so-
pass it, you can't use it for 24 hours.
Oh, that 17 is not getting me.
Yeah, I don't even got to roll the second time. That's not hitting you.
Nope. Thank God.
And the last time, its tail like whips up from behind it and tries to smack you, but it kind of swings over your head. And that is the end of its turn.
Why don't I flavor that slightly?
Okay, yeah, sure.
He rears back and headbutts the fucking tail, and it wasn't expecting it, so it rebounds slightly.
Hey. Yeah,
He's a little
swings
stunned
down
after all
to
the
get
damage.
you.
Was like, fuck you.
Goes down to smack you, just headbutt that tail away.
For some
Yes.
reason, you made me think of Grandmaster Coven from the Wolfen thing with that "fuck you." Fuck you.
Right. Lena, it is your turn.
Okay, Lena's going to charge at it and punch it in the face again. And if it's all the same to you, I'm just going to only roll a second time for the hits I miss.
Okay. Yeah, because you do have advantage. It is restrained.
I love Ensnaring Strike. It's probably my favorite ranger spell.
It's useful.
Okay, reroll that one. Oh, they both fail. Okay, that one hits.
Yeah, I've had
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've hit twice then, or we
No, you've hit once.
just
hit
once.
but swung twice.
Yes.
Hit once but swung twice.
Hit
Wait.
once, swing twice.
Hit.
2 hits now.
Hit twice, swung thrice.
Yep.
That one hits.
So it hits.
How
Yeah.
long does that aura thing continue?
6
Hang on. Okay, we've swung 4 times and hit 3 times, right?
Yes. I've hit 5 times, and you've hit 4 times and hit 5. You have one more swing.
Which hits?
Yeah, you hit 5 times.
Ah, the rare and almost never seen utility barbarian.
Here, let me think. Okay, that's... Dex bonus. That's 5 hits.
Yes.
And we are doing the extra damage again, so...
So 65 points of damage.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
And I'm going to spend 1 more key point, bringing me down to 5, to attempt a stunning strike. The dragon must now make a Constitution save DC 18.
Okay. Good God. That's a con saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your DC? It's the save?
18.
It passes.
Just.
Just barely, yes.
Ugh.
If it's not for its high con modifier, it would not have passed. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, you just fucking lay into the thing, and that's necrotic damage?
Yes.
Oh, just lay into this thing again. But where is that?
Each punch is literally pulling water out with it.
Good flavoring.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot about this. Oh, I'll do that later. Oh well.
Ah, yes. DM classic.
Ah, I forgot about this.
Oh,
Fun.
neat.
And,
It has this. Oh, how about that? Who knew?
Oh, fuck.
And when you do that, its tail swings out to smack you. And it's... See if it hits. So I got still get disadvantage because I'm pinned. I assume a 23 hits you.
Yes, but only just.
That was a tail, so... You take 21 points of slashing damage. With that spike on the tail just whipping across your chest.
I gave you that one.
You being sweet.
What's the reason? It's being a bitch.
It is Kayla's turn.
All right.
Not here to hurt you. Fuck you! Jesus Christ.
Pulling back her bow again. Shooting at it. Pretty sure it hits. Alright, so I gotta do math again.
Oh no.
So she hits it with a regular attack, and then she casts Hail of Thorns at 4th level. So that is 5 d10s.
So
She's
46 damage.
points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And since Gut Ripper saw me attack it, and he can get to it this turn, he can attack it on my turn with his reaction.
Oh god.
Just imagine the badger going, ha 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 ha, shimming across the battlefield.
He's just galumphing across the field like really happy, like, yay!
I get to hurt things.
Finally, I get to live up to my name. As he just leaps.
So that is a 1. He doesn't get his mama's plus to hitting things, I don't think.
Right? Think they get favored foe.
Oh yeah, they do. Ah. Okay.
Oh, they do. Neat.
Is that hits?
Okay.
Left, the badger takes it out.
So he's gonna hit it with his claws.
Is that slashing?
Yes.
God damn it.
1d. Oh no, it's 2d. 6 plus what? 4.
Oh,
It's not a whole bunch of damage, but he finally slapped you.
okay. Well. You do that. Okay, I can't fly, so I can't do that.
You can make the strength save to try and break the binds.
That's true, okay, yeah.
You can only do that on its turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can take a legendary action with my wings
Oh fuck.
and try and fly. What is the saving throw for that?
17
And it's a strength?
strength. Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, it should actually clear that pretty well. It got bad luck.
Yeah, roll
24.
that
There it
one.
goes.
Yeah, it snaps those binds and sweeps its wings at you. You must all make a dex 22 saving throw.
Lovely.
What's the radius for that?
Okay, no, I'd say within 10 feet. I'm sorry, so that's Shadowhoof and Gut Ripper and Lena. Must all make a dex saving throw.
Yeah. Barbarian Danger Sense only goes to like spells
There
and shit,
you
right?
go, Gut Ripper.
Gut Ripper
Yeah.
Gut Ripper just clenches.
You fail, Lena.
Hold on, spending another key point to
What?
try that again.
You
Oh
also
my
fail.
Oh,
son of a
no.
bitch!
And you
14
fail,
points left.
Shadowhoof.
I failed it by 1.
Okay. You both take.
The fucking badger makes it.
The one who's been rolling like shit all night? Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. He's got an extremely low center of gravity.
Just whooshes over his damn head.
He just squats down into the ground,
Brr.
becomes a little badger loaf.
Wait,
Oh.
did I do it right? 2D. Yeah, 2D. Oh god, you guys. Lena and Shadowhoof, you take 55 points of bludgeoning
Wait,
damage
wait.
and are knocked prone. Wait.
12d6.
Oh shit! I see what I did. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right.
That's not mathematically correct.
That's not right. Wait a minute. Okay, you take 14 points and are knocked prone.
Yeah.
That's much
And
better.
Which is 7 for me.
7, but you
7.
failed.
Yeah, I take half damage
Evasion.
on a fail.
Yeah, evasion.
Ah, okay. And I think Gut Ripper's just completely fine because he passed.
Hmm.
I think that's how that works. And
I think so.
snaps those vines and flies back up into the air, ending that
Alright.
legendary.
All right. So now it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
I've got a couple different options here. How bad is this thing looking now?
Okay, I'm sure I'll tell you. One more hit's gonna do it in.
Oh, that's
One more
tempting.
hit from which of us?
Anybody at this point.
Let me just see what my options are here, because I have a couple different things.
Okay, but I will say one thing. At this rate, you'll all be fine if you proc it anyway. But hitting it with bludgeoning damage might do something fun.
Oh, I have a feeling I know exactly what that is. Drop concentration on the blade barrier, since that served its purpose.
Yeah, this thing's looking all kinds of fucked up.
If I were like straight line from where I'm at to it, could I move 40 feet and reach it?
I'll say yes. It is in the air, but honestly, it's not dead. It's not very high in the air. It can only move half its movement.
That's still an action, though. Okay, so with that, I will. Let me see how much this gets me. Just checking my options here. I have so many spell slots to spend.
I'm sorry you took so much damage, Shadowhoof.
Oh, that's fine. It's my job. It's my job. I'm past half health, by the way. Shadowhoof
God.
looks like he took a beating, but he's smiling. It looks like he's having a goddamn blast.
Yeah, you were the one who got his attention at first, and then you were off on your own. That was too good of a target for it to pass up.
Exactly.
Oh,
He's fought predators before.
That's how it
No,
works
I
usually.
would take that potion right now.
Yeah, you might actually want to do that. No, she's right. You might actually want to do that. Hold
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Actually, no, it's not your turn, so you don't get to do it.
No, you do not. I am just looking through my spell list here. I promise you I will not take much longer.
I'll
Okay,
prep it.
Okay, so
Prep
let's just see how much this does at higher levels then. I'm just feeling
Bludgeoning.
no, not bludgeoning. How could I even do that when it's 40 feet up in the air?
Oh, no, it's not 40 feet. It's only got like 10 feet up in the air because it only could use it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're right. 10 feet up in the air. In that case, no, I can't. I'd have to attack it to do that. Do I have any bonus action spells that can damage, though, is the thing.
This is entirely because I wanted to proc. You can, if you can get to it within range by walking, you can smack it.
Well, I don't really want to do it by walking. There's a spell I wanted to use, but unfortunately it's an action, so I'm checking to see if I've got a bonus action I can damage with.
Okay.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm going to channel 2 different spells here. Okay, as an action, Padna steps out, sees the thing is looking a little bit worse for wear, and he is going to cast Otherworldly Form at 7th level.
Oh, fuck.
Let me just copy paste this here. Basically, his body kind of shifts, and a pair of very large wings sprout from his back that do not appear entirely natural. And I gain these benefits. I'll be going with lower planes.
Okay.
So I sprout wings, have a +2 bonus to AC, and I can use my spellcasting modifier for damages with weapon attacks.
Very nice.
And then I will, as a bonus action, at 3rd level, cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
Let me just copy paste that.
Hmm?
And here's Spirit Shroud. So basically, I'm surrounded by I'm imagining spectral dragon-like ghosts.
Yes.
And he is just going to fly straight towards this bad boy. Oh, actually, Actually, no. Could I call that off? I just realized I could still technically make an offhand strike
Okay, yeah,
instead
that's
and
fine.
actually attack it. So flies right up to it with his shovel spear in hand, and I will be attacking with my wisdom mod. So I will get a +5 plus proficiency. So that is +11 to hit. So
Okay. That
29 to
hits.
hit. Yep. Okay, so attacks are magical. It is an offhanded strike, so I don't add any modifiers beyond that. So it's just a +2 spear. So it's really just D6. And because of my feet, it's a two-handed. So 1d8 plus 2. Oh, wait, didn't add the exclamation.
Oh.
D8 plus 2. So it takes 6 damage.
It is actually alive after that, but is that what type of damage is that? Is it bludgeoning?
It's piercing.
Damn it.
Wasn't it? Did you not use your 1d8 extra damage from your spirits?
I called that one off.
I'll call that one.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
realized that I couldn't attack it and do that at the same time. That requires that trick. So just flies up towards it and hits him pretty hard.
Oof.
Just jams the spear into its hide, trying to bring it down to the ground, just basically shouting in Draconic, "Calm down, we are not trying to kill you."
We're not trying to kill you. Stab, stab.
Okay, it has 5 health left. It's done. It's struggling against you, stabbing it with the spear, but it just does not have fight left in it, and it comes to the ground and
Surrenders
smashes
essentially.
hard into the ground hard. What?
Surrenders essentially.
Yeah. It
Are we
stays there
calm
and looks at
now? Just in Draconic, just, are we calm now? Just looking basically like a visage of some kind of dragon god.
you. It
I'm
looks with that visage. It's kind of its eyes. The anger goes away, and it looks surprised, and it mumbles a name that you don't understand, but you can tell it's most likely that god's name.
Oh, yes, we've spoken.
Mm.
They told me they were very worried about you. You're both very far from home. We did not break your eggs. No one here did. I'd like to help you.
Help me.
Yes, help you.
See, the red is ebbing from its eyes, and it just lets out a huge breath of air and slumps over a little bit.
We cool? We cool, friend? You feeling all right? I've got a little thing that might help you.
It nods and kind of looks. It looks very defeated right now.
Okay, how much HP does this thing have, max?
300.
It gets that back.
Oh.
I
What?
cast my 9th level mass heal.
Oh.
I can
Okay.
basically have a 700 hit point pool that I can spend. So everyone within a certain radius around me of 60 feet, you get up to full.
9.
Okay. Everybody.
Nice.
Wow. You had that in your pocket this whole time? God damn.
That was my 9th level spell.
Okay.
He can only do it
Ninth level.
once, but he can
Ninth
do it.
level. Yeah, 9th level doesn't fuck around.
9th level spells tend to be game breaking, but you can only use them on rare occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just give you the exact text of it. It's called mass heal.
Jesus. Yeah, Kylo walks up to it and kind of jams the end of her bow into the ground by its head and goes, "You see now, this is why you talk to people when they start talking to you instead of biting."
It's true. We kind of just kicked your ass. Mostly them.
Mostly me.
Growls. It's glaring kind of hard at Lena and Shadow, who's still.
Shadowhoof
Lena.
actually marches up to it and stomps a hoof right next to its head. Not on it, just cracks the ground beside it. Listen here. You're very lucky I do not take away your procreation rights. I know how to neuter. I was taught by doctor. But listen here.
Lucky. I do not.
You are lucky. You do not sit with it. It is my time to talk. You forfeit your time to talk when you try to kill me. Listen, you listen. We not hurt. We here to help the town. Unless you hurt the town, we not hurt you.
We were told to find out what you were dealing with. And now we know. I spoke with your dragon god from the world you came from earlier. Don't know the name entirely, besides what I think you just told me it. Basically, I want to help you get back home, and I will figure out a way to do so. Just, can you please make sure that the town below knows you mean no harm?
Town below is not in danger.
Good, because they have a construct down there that I'm pretty sure could do what we just did to you by themselves.
That is literally all we came up here to find out.
I understand you're lost, you're confused, you're angry, and I'm sure that red dragon did not help matters. They are not good at being good party hosts.
You mentioned the red dragon. It slams its claw against the ground and snarls.
Easy. Chris Pratt poses for a moment. Ah, ha, ha. Now, you see, now that you've told me that, I know exactly what I'm going to do after all this is done.
It looks over further into the caldera, and if you guys look, do you look?
Oh, obviously.
Sure.
I'll fly up into the air if I have to.
You still have that, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you can see there is a single egg left, and there are some pieces of smashed ones around it, and you can see that noise you heard earlier was it digging a hole to place the egg inside of.
Ah. Now, you see, that makes sense. I assume the other one we saw earlier was flying off after the egg breaker. Was your mate?
Mate. Shadowclaw.
Oh, how nice.
Bigger. Stronger.
Faster.
Confused dragon noises.
But not better. We don't play that game.
Sorry, I know another dragonborn named Kanye.
Fuck.
Anyhow.
Apologize.
Good. We forgive you, don't we?
Yes.
We can
Mostly.
be friends now. Yes, we be friends now.
You're a hell of a fighter, and if your mate's stronger than you are, just so long as you know the town below doesn't want any trouble. And if you'd like to head home, we'll talk. I'll see what I can do to figure that out.
Yes. Roll a perception check.
Okay, just me or everybody?
Everybody. You would all be able to hear this.
Oh.
Oh, good thing I healed it.
Psych! I kick your ass now.
Wrong place, guys. That was the general.
It's alright.
Okay.
It's only a 7. I am still a little high on the fact of holy shit, I can't believe that worked.
Okay, 1 second.
27 for me.
I got a 7. I'm too busy glaring at this thing emanating dad energy.
So the only ones who saw it, who hear it, really, would be Kayla.
It makes sense that the ranger would.
Yeah, and I think Lena got that high enough roll, too. 60, that's enough. You hear wings flapping, and then you hear something flying through the air. And next to you guys, the corpse of the juvenile red dragon slams into the ground.
Oh, good. That's not a problem.
Oh, good.
Its body is coated in those sharp obsidian shards, piercing it all over the place.
Very
And
nice.
a bigger dragon than this one flies above you and lands.
Oh, you are echoing really bad.
Alright, 1 second.
Somebody's echoing.
Says
Casey.
it's coming from Casey's end. Yep. Okay.
That's
I don't hear any echo now.
That's good.
It's good.
It lands a bit further in, closer to the egg. It is not a full-on ancient dragon, but it is a bit bigger than the other one. And it looks at you, and looks at its mate, and looks at you, and looks at the egg, and looks at you, and looks at the mate. What?
Misunderstanding. It's all sorted. Hi there. Partner garage to professional extreme gravedigger. I talked to your god. I found out your situation. I'd like to help send you home.
Fuck your god.
This is my mate.
Yes. And she's a hell of a fighter. She defended her nest with everything she had.
He.
Oh. Ah. Well.
Yeah,
The lady's
reptiles-
bigger.
Yeah.
Reptiles and females tend to be bigger.
And the male walks over to the newly arrived mate, and they kind of like whisper to each other again in that really thick accented Draconic. So you can't really understand it. It's clearly meant, words between two lovers, and they nudge their noses against each other very delicately, and softly make kind of cooing sounds to each other. And then they turn back to you. Thank you for not killing my mate.
I try to make a point of not killing most people I meet.
Had you done that, I might have had to hunt you all down.
The point of this
I
wasn't
probably
killing.
would have won.
It's just to find out what was going on, but, when somebody starts biting at me, I start biting back.
All frankness, you did throw the first punch.
Female looks up the male and kind of glares at him a little bit. Eggbreaker was nearby. I chased Eggbreaker away. What were you thinking? You didn't know whether these were hostile or not. You could have caused us grave danger. The male looks kind of browbeaten now.
For what it's worth, even if we had wound up killing him, we wouldn't have touched the egg.
And besides, if it was really a problem, I could have just brought him back. There are literally no stakes with me. You have to understand that.
I just imagine everybody turns to look at him going, fuck, man.
Kyla doesn't. She's worked with clerics before. She's like, oh, fucking clerics.
I'm a cleric of a dragon god. I'm pretty sure we could have talked something out.
She walks up to you, bends down. Again, quite a little bit bigger than the other one. Full face right at yours and sniffs at you.
Hi.
I like you.
Aw. No offense, but my one and only love in the world is the open road.
Like, makes a noise that you're pretty sure is a dragon laugh.
It's like, besides, you're clearly deeply in love, and I don't know your customs for how long you stay together, but I hope you remain happy.
And threesomes are awkward.
They really, really are, trust me.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
I certainly am.
You four are welcome in our nest. You mean no ill will towards us.
Raven, goddammit.
I was like, damn it.
I did miss a chance there, I admit.
I only
did,
know
yeah.
this Kanye best. Sorry.
This might be a bit of an awkward question, but he just points over at the red. Mind if I take that?
No, please.
Sick.
Help yourself. One thing. She reaches over, bites its neck, puts her claw against it, and rips off its head. And starts eating the head.
Dibs on the
Good,
liver.
good. Very good, yes. I will take the rest myself. Hold on. I've got a portable hole here. Give me a few minutes.
Awkwardly shoves it in there.
Don't mind me. Keep carrying on your conversation.
Shadow still has his arms crossed, emanating dad energy, then slowly smiles. Yes. Protecting children is the best thing you can do. Yes. Understandable that you are angry. Understandable you don't talk. More understandable that you get ass beat. Talk
Yeah.
next time. Think
So long
next
as-
time.
So long as you understand that the only reason you're in good health right now is because of me, we're square.
Let's one
Oh,
like talk.
oh.
Be fun.
As you are reeling in the red dragon body, when you get to the tail, Gut Ripper has been eating it.
No huge loss.
How far off the tail is he?
About halfway.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You are a magnificent creature, Godripper.
Oh, little dragon. Little Dracon. If you had killed my mate, I would have taken care of it.
Vague.
She's got spell slots, dude.
Oh.
Oh, represent, homie.
God,
My home slice.
Fucking shit.
God.
God damn it.
Like I said, I'm unflappable by choice.
Well, sounds like Kanye Best talk.
Oh, you know Kanye best?
I heard his stuff. Not fan, but like attitude.
Bit full of themselves, yes, but you can't deny they've got swagger.
So apparently his latest album. So apparently that long album of his was about STDs and not marriage.
Is okay.
Dragonborn STDs are indeed no joke.
The dragons are looking at each other confused again.
That's a Trapped in the Closet reference.
I thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome.
We did not wish to rouse the ire of the town. Not a safe place to raise hatchlings in.
It'd be safe if you safe with them.
I would definitely clear with their mayor. Construct made of metal. You can't miss him.
Them.
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 Giving pronouns might lose horn. I was told that.
This one nudges at, motions head at the red. Sibling pair.
Oh. Hunt be continued.
No,
Ah.
no. Its brother meant no harm. This one tried to take my nest. The brother left peacefully. This one did not.
Shame.
Out of curiosity, did the brother have really charred black incisors?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Was not our kin, but surprisingly polite.
Yeah, Scorch Fang is quite the gentleman most of the time.
You have
Well,
met.
it's, that is a very good thing that he left peacefully then. I would hate to have to deal with that.
I'd hate to have to kick your ex's ass.
I accidentally killed your ex. Damn.
She blows some smoke out of her nose. Is Wormling. Stands no chance. You beat my mate. One of that age stands no chance against you.
Okay, just a little bit more here. Rear claws caught in the rock. Okay. Oh, takes care of that. Oh, you have no idea how much good shit you get from a red dragon.
He's made it. Gut Ripper's made it almost up to the dragon's butt now, so.
There you
What I
go.
said. I called the liver.
You'll get it later. Don't worry. It's nice and refrigerated in there.
He's bottomless guts, that one.
Why do you think I named him Gut Ripper?
Is it because he rips guts, or he eats so much he rips his own gut?
The second.
Oh, funny.
If you will pass our message to the town below.
I mean, I'd be glad to, but probably wouldn't hurt to, Can you do that whole thing some dragons do where you polymorph down into a human form?
No.
Oh, well then, maybe we
She
ought to
looks
tell
a little
them.
angry when you say that.
Ah, sorry, I've met a gold who could do that. Had to make sure. You're not from our reality.
This place is different.
Yep, I
Seen
can help.
red, but not like this.
Well, don't worry about it. As I said, if you'd like to go home, seek me out. I'll see what I can do about helping you. If you'd like to stay here, I'll let the town know, but I will also, I would recommend talking to them yourselves, conveying goodwill. They're good folk, even if their bartender's a shitheel.
She nods it.
Has no taste in good people either, so.
Dippy means well, but he's too high.
She nods.
He's too high.
Oh my god, it just got that.
What?
Peppy is a high horse.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's on his high horse.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
It's a fucking terrible pun, so I ignored it.
I am so fucking proud of you, Nora.
That's a good long game there.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. So we going to the town to celebrate?
I'd say so. Job done, as far as I'm concerned.
We will be here. Talk to you later.
If you want to, seek me out. I'm pretty easy to spot.
From what
We will
I
stay in town until further notice.
By the way, do you have names?
I'm Shadowclaw, the female. And this is Bright Chest.
Lena bows.
She kind of does the same thing, but with only her head.
Apologies, I like to personalize my trash talk.
Bright Chest hops.
Shadowhoof will he doesn't bow, but he does the whole thing where he swings an arm up and just smacks his chest, just makes sure they light them. I am Shadowhoof. It's good to be meeting you.
Kyla nods her head a little bit and goes, my name is Kyla Sunflash, and this is Gut Ripper. And once she acknowledges that these two are friendly, Gut Ripper gets really excited and goes to give them kisses.
Oh!
Careful, they're sharp.
Yeah,
Tiny thing nuzzling me?
Shadowclaw kind of stops her. Our scales are very dangerous. Be very careful.
Little baby kisses.
Oh,
He's Badger. It eats bee.
He just booped Snoot.
oh. That's adorable, Callie. I love it.
Just imagine it rubbing all over them and goes, it should be cut to hell. Badger doesn't care.
Badger don't care.
Cute.
Badger
Full
don't
grown
care.
adult dragon, a little badger pooping your snoot.
So Kyla's backstory is she goes after dragons, but sometimes they just want to be talked to, and Gut Ripper either eats them or he boops snoots afterwards. It's either friend or food.
I get this one.
Simple tastes and simple pleasures. Oh, right. I've still got the whole form thing going. Just kind of claps his hands and drops the otherworldly visage down to the much more mundane, crusty-looking dragonborn.
What color is he again?
He's copper.
So it's like yellowish.
Kind of orangey. But there's a lot of like that bright coppery green patina color on the edges of him, so he's kind of bright and colorful looking.
Oh. She tilts her head. You.
Copper.
Very colorful copper, Drakon.
Yeah, that's the word of the day. Colorful.
Oh, perhaps you are sulfur.
Oh, trust me, no. I make it a personal policy to stay as far away from anything sulfuric as I can.
How's that
Right,
working
Matt.
for you?
Drag
Terribly.
back again.
Like, terribly. But I can do this. Just belches out this glob of acid that flies like 30 feet into the air and splatters on a rock, which starts sizzling.
Oh, when he does that though, both of them look kind of uncomfortable at that.
So does Kyla.
And they actually very slightly nudge away from you all and pull their egg a little closer.
Hey, I could have done that the whole time, but I didn't. Think about it.
Finger guns.
Perhaps you are Iron Drakon.
Nah, I'm not.
Peace be with you all.
All right, peace to you as well. And as I said, if you want to try your hand at getting back where you came from, ask around. Patnya Garasht is not hard to find.
Perhaps we will.
Till then, toodles.
Shadowhoof will nod. He's friend of Shadowhoof now. He's child friend of Shadowhoof. Idi harm family of friend. It get killed by Shadowhoof.
Oh,
need
yes,
hunt,
absolutely.
If need hunt, Shadowhoof will join.
I make it a
Nod.
policy to go after dead and dying dragons. You need to let me know about that. Speaking of which, I need to consecrate the soul of this red later.
Bright Chest actually goes up to you, Shadowhoof, and goes to give you a headbutt.
Oh, he will hold firm and go for a headbutt.
Okay.
Strength roll?
Yes.
Straight strength. Let's do this! Oh, lordy lord. 1d20 plus... Actually, that's 11. Oh, wait, that's strength save. My bad. Strength save or strength roll?
That's a strength roll.
Okay. Whoop. No.
Oh god damn!
You finally met something harder than his head.
You knock heads. You don't. You go.
I'm
Were you-
imagining that whole thing where you just act like everything's normal and then there's anime blood spurts coming out of your forehead for making contact with glass.
Yeah.
He's Stronghorn. Lucky did not meet you on opposite end of mating rights.
Well met, Shadowhoof.
Well met, Bright Chest.
Nods to you in respect.
Nods back.
Kyla gets back
Blood.
on Gut Ripper. And she goes to turn around and go back down the hill, and she goes, "You need any more help with other dragons coming to do what this red asshole did? You can just call me."
Yeah, that then goes to me. I make it a policy, as I said, of going after dead and dying dragons. And I have a distinct feeling any dragon that comes after you two is going to be in one of those two pools.
Oh yes. You are lucky you did not hit me a certain way.
Well, don't tell me now. I don't want to know your weak spots.
Oh.
Yeah. Lena glares at Shadowhoof.
I didn't ask.
She remembers the pixie.
You didn't ask about weaknesses. That was Sturgeon Boy.
That was me. If you're going to insult someone and cast shade at them, get it right, damn it.
Shadowhoof's part Fey. He's aware of Fey weaknesses.
Right, and so yeah.
Oh,
do you
sorry,
wanna-
that was hours ago.
Do you want
That's
to
completely fair.
you want to end it here, or do you want to go back and talk a little bit?
I think I wanna speak to those NPCs one last time. Lena
Nice.
bows again and winks at Bright Chest.
Kind of looks away a little bit. He got punched by you like 12 times.
Got aura'd. He's in his place now.
Yeah.
Glad he doesn't remember all of the arrow shards that got shot in his ass.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
He got boob snooted by Gut Ripper though. He's friendly with you now.
Plus, the fact that you had 0 HP before I did the thing.
But technically, he had 5 left. But
Jesus. Casey, where the astral self is kind.
It does. It needs a little nerfing, I think. Just a little.
yeah,
Before she disappears from sight, Kyla kind of projects again into Bright Chest's head.
Okay.
Next time somebody starts talking to you, you should probably just start talking back.
And as you guys are leaving, you hear again the female's laughter from above.
I have a feeling this will be funny marital story for years.
Assuming they made long term and don't leave as soon as the eggs hatch.
Oh, it's fair.
Remember that time you got spanked by a bunch of mortals?
Although if they do decide to stay in this realm, they're going to have no choice but to mate with each other every clutching season. So yeah, they'll have this story to tell, even if they vacation apart every once in a while.
That's assuming they aren't compatible with other types of dragon.
Oh, that too.
They don't
Oh.
polymorph. You said they don't polymorph, correct,
They,
Mister?
they theoretically could, but
They don't want to. So they're not like the red dragons who like to get freaky with mortals every once in a while.
Or golds who just prefer being humans because they like feeling all small and humble, and because the stick in their ass is bigger that way.
That too.
Jesus.
They get off on it.
I'm guessing the ones who like enjoy anal beads.
Ugh.
Or the steels. I don't
Oh,
have
God.
anything negative to say about steels. Steels are cool.
Yeah,
Steels are pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
Golds are fine 85% of the time, and then they get off their own ass too far.
Oh, they live with at least one of their limbs up their own ass.
Brass are the best. Wait, brass are the jokey ones?
Copper.
Copper's the
Yeah.
joking ones,
Represent,
brass are the
bitch.
talkative ones.
Copper are,
Bitch.
Yeah.
copper are the best.
Brass are the needy ones. They will hold you down and make you talk to them, and they will hint at you to give them stuff.
Bronzes are the angry white knight ones who will just be all like, I'll kick your ass, I'll kick this guy's ass, I'll kick my own ass.
I like blues and coppers the most. Blues because they will not attack you if you just sit down and play music for them. And coppers just coppers just because they're fucking jokey and funny. They're just fun.
It is true. We are known for our biting tongue and sense of humor.
The only negative part of a copper is sometimes they take the joke too far.
Oh, they don't know when to stop, and they also think that they are really funny and will punish people who do not reward them for being funny, even when they're not.
Yeah. They have their downsides, but in general, they're pretty good.
Hey guys, check it out! Guys, check it out! Check it out! I cut off my own face and then stapled it back on.
Ah, God damn it.
Nothing's funny about that.
Work on your material.
Can you imagine a fucking copper pulling his best shit, no one laughs, and a goddamn mortal walks out, slips on banana peel, and everyone busts a gut?
Oh, shit.
He would hemorrhage.
Yeah, then they'd write it down and try the same trick later.
You're not wrong.
But anyway, we make it back to town.
As you get down there, you see Generator X is waiting for you down there, and strapped on their back. Can't quite tell what type weapon it is, but it is bigger than they are.
That's a
Lovely.
switch axe, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It went well.
As you come down and just see that all of us just look sparkling and pristine and at full HP. It's like, we took care of it. Didn't break a sweat.
Was there no trouble?
There was trouble, yes, but I took care of it.
Literally,
Oh, we all did.
trouble.
Somebody up the hill did not know the meaning of speak first with your words instead of with your face.
Pretty sure that won't be a problem again now.
Hello, we mean good things. We do not want to beat you to show it.
Their names are Shadowclaw and Bright Chest.
They are from another world. They got brought here. I spoke with their dragon god, and we might potentially talk about getting them back home. But for now, they're using that mountain as a nest. They mean no harm. They killed the red that tried to invade.
Do not punch them. They really want you to punch them.
Looks at the screen at the DM.
Don't worry, I believe that the more hot-headed of the two has learned his lesson about speaking. And I'm pretty sure that they mean you no harm. They just want to have
Yeah.
a nest up there.
If they mean us no harm, that is fine.
Maybe put up a sign, beware of dragon.
I'm sure they'd appreciate that. They've only got one egg.
Maybe be aware of dragon instead of beware, because beware is kind of menacing. It
It's
technically
dragon.
means the same thing, but the connotations are different.
It's dragon. Dragon
Also-
always menacing.
Yeah, but then
Also
that also helps ward away any potential would-be asshole dragon hunters.
Well,
The riffraff, anyway. The stronger ones might come down, but all frankness, there's 2 of them up there. No dragon hunter with anything is going to go after 2 adult dragons at once.
There's a bunch of shitty ones, though, and they're all really stupid.
I
They'll
will
try.
stop them. If they attempt it, they will not make it.
We asked them to talk to you, to come and talk to you. Once they do so, you should meet them. You
Was
should
that
meet
written?
them. I said, you should talk to them and get to know them so you can better coordinate. Ah, lose my voice.
They nod. Will you be here much longer?
Until they decide what they want to do, yes, I'll be hanging around.
Yes,
I
it
might
is only
hang out.
fitting.
I might hang out a little longer. She eyes the blacksmith shop.
Good. They turn and start walking up the mountain.
This is
Good
going to
thing.
be an interesting
Thank you,
conversation.
friends.
You're welcome. Good thing I told them that about him already.
Them.
Everybody just says that all at once.
They turn around and look to see if Generator Rex heard that.
There looks like they pause for a second and keep going.
Tina, look it.
Nope.
And you guys want to do it and talk to any of the others, or
Kyla's
that's good.
heading directly back to the bar. She's gonna have another goddamn drink after that shit.
Amen. Yep, Shadowhoof's going with.
Python just going to find a good shady spot and sit down, put his hat over his eyes, and just wait to see what happens next.
alrighty. You guys all walk into the. Well, what about Lena?
She wants to ask for the blacksmith's number, but I don't know that I want to roleplay that on voice in front of everyone.
That's fair.
Yeah,
She
they-
walks towards there.
Plus, I mean,
There-
are there phones?
There's magical bones.
There's transponder snails.
Oh, Lord.
Alrighty, you two walk into the bar. You enter.
Shadowhoof enters the exact same way he did like 5 hours ago. Hello, I am here for fight, food, or fuck.
Well, you're getting at least one of those.
Ah, it's good food, yes?
And that's where we'll end the session.
Right before Hippie just says no.
No.
Surrounded by rose petals.
Okay, yep, that's what happened.
Shadowhoof walks over then. How about your best steak?
Oh my God,
Kyla turns and walks out of the goddamn bar. It's like, no!
and that's where we end.
Hey, he said he's gonna get one of them. He's getting food.
Yeah, he's getting something.
Kyla's like, I'm out of here.
I'm out. Done with this
Alrighty,
bullshit.
Thank you all for tuning in to this test session. It was very fun.
Again, I
might do it again.
apologize.
No, this was great.
No, don't apologize.
Don't apologize.
Kyla's just not interested in a threesome.
It wasn't directed at her. He just always enters buildings that way.
I know, but that was going a place where she didn't want to be involved.
Why do you think? Why do you think I stayed out here?
He'd wait until he's finished his shift. God damn it, Shadowhoof's a gentleman.
I don't think Hippie was gonna wait.
No.
He was ready with those rose petals as soon as you walked through the damn door.
The bar was empty, Shadowhoof.
Oh. This matching a close sign falls over the door.
Oh, that was really fun.
Oh, fuck.
Glad you had a good time.